flock, rain, gang, family, welcome in to another episode of the Purple Rain podcast, Quiet Storm Sports. And in this episode, we're going to talk about the biggest curse facing Lamar Jackson right now and what the Ravens can do, specifically this new coaching regime Ravens can do to kind of alleviate some of the pain points that Lamar Jackson has been facing in his career thus far. This and so much more here on this happy hour stream, 4th of July stream, by the way, of Quiet Storm Sports. Like the video. Yes, sir. Welcome back to yet another Quiet Storm Sports episode right here on the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel. And guess what day it is? It is Friday, and you know what that means. It's another happy hour stream. And we are here with our guy, Sip 2 Tally Films. That's right. Coach is joining me again here for another happy hour stream. Go ahead, salute and clap it up for Coach in the chat.
Appreciate y'all. Glad to be back.
Coaches. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing on this July 4th weekend so far, brother?
Good, man. Good. Got me a little workout in. Finally got back in the gym after coming from vacation and just being like, forget that gym. And so feeling good, ready to, do what we do on a Friday afternoon. But I do have to push back a little bit. I stuck my foot in my mouth last Friday. So once school starts back, I cannot do the Fridays because I do the sports part of our school website. And so I'll be having to go to the football games to get information and pictures and do that kind of stuff. Matter of fact,
media and stuff.
Outside of off stream, I had to talk to you about some, because I know you're a photographer, some different things and tricks to do, with that. So I forgot you was a photographer. I got to talk to you about that.
Absolutely. Definitely. We can talk about that after the stream. But it's good to hear that you're doing well, Coach. And, going into this 4th of July weekend. Again, I just want to start the episode off by saying this because a lot of people are watching live right now, Coach, but some people are going to be part of the replay gang. And special salute to you. Happy 4th of July week. And I want to tell everybody, I don't want to wait till the end of the episode to say this. Be safe, be smart this weekend. Of course, have fun, but be safe and be smart. Those are the first two most important things that you should take into consideration this weekend. But yeah,
add to that. If you know veterans in your neighborhood, don't pop the fireworks around them. If you know veterans that potentially may have PTSD and please just go down the street.
Right.
Just do them a service and go down the street.
Yeah. And see, I'm the type of person, I actually really enjoy fireworks. Some people try to say that, fireworks are outdated. You shouldn't be doing it anymore. Nobody likes it, dogs, veterans, all that stuff. But Coach, I grew up with it, and it's a tradition that I don't want to see go away, yet another thing, right? But I do feel for the veterans, the combat veterans who, especially the older ones, right? Where, there's some people, I've read stories about some older veterans who have dementia, right? And they're not able to really conceptualize in their brain in real time that, hey, it's 4th of July, there's going to be fireworks going off. They forget.
Right.
And then they just hear pops and things going off. And I can imagine how that can be extremely traumatizing. So definitely, like Coach said, just be careful, be mindful, and be considerate of those around you here on this 4th of July weekend. Live chat, shout out to y'all. 40 people watching live already. Shout out to y'all. We're just kicking off, but you guys are in here. Fins K, what's going on, Fins K? We have Black Daniels in the chat as well. We have Glaucoma. What up, Glaucoma? Stretch 626 is in here. I see Jeremiah is in here as well. Let me see. Moggs is in the chat too. What's going on, Moggs? What up? What up? What up? I see Afia in the chat as well. What's going on, Afia? Good evening to you. Corey says, happy Friday, guys. I lost my favorite auntie. Please keep me and my family in your prayers. Corey. Will do, brother. And we send our condolences to you for sure. Let me see here. So we also have Daniel. I see what's going on. Daniel says, happy Friday. What's up, everyone? What's going on, Daniel? Happy Friday to you as well. Another member in the chat, Shelly Shell, says, hey, y'all. What's going on, Shelly?
Hello, Shelly.
What up? Welcome to this 4th of July happy hour stream. Tanja Bowman in the chat as well says, hey, Sutton and Coach. This chat entertains me on my drive home from work. We got you.
Glad we can do that for you.
Yeah. LBHT lunch break hot take is in the building. What up, Jose? What's going on, brother? How you doing? I mean, listen, man. I've been watching. I can't always catch the morning streams because I'm an hour behind, and like just a tad bit too early for my blood. Sometimes I'll catch it, but I've been watching the replays a lot, and the Bateman slander that be going on in them live streams. Well, I don't know if it's just like because they haven't had the morning coffee yet, or what it is, but like it's bad. It's bad up in there. It's bad up in there. But it's all good though, because lunch break hot take. Spoiler alert. It's coming on PRP next week, and we're gonna have the great bait debate. Okay, that's what we're gonna have. But shout out to my guy Jose and Brodney as well. LBHT, they got a lot of big things coming out of their channel, so make sure you stay tuned into them. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Let me see. Joshua in the chat as well. What's going on, Josh? What up? What up? What up? Ravenville in the chat says, "What's up, Coach and Sutton? What's going on, Ravenville?" I see EWCT. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce it.
Jose know what it means. I don't know, but Jose knows what that means.
Got you. Well, salute to you, brother. Salute to you. I see Void in the chat as well. What's going on, Void? What up? What up?
It is what it is. That's what it is.
It is what it is. I like that. Myron, what up? All right. Then I also see Tiffany. Tiffany's in the chat as well. Says good evening, Coach, and everyone. Good evening, Tiffany. Hey. Like we mentioned, happy hour stream, lay out the ground rules. You guys know how it goes. It's the 4th of July edition. Every super chat equals Sutton takes a sip. Every $10 plus donation equals myself and my lady. We take a shot here on stream. You guys know the drill. Whatever donations are sent to the PRP channel, I'll take the sips for those. Whatever donations are sent to Coach's channel, he will take the sips for those. Ain't that right, Coach?
That's correct. I got my mezcal right here chilling.
And I think we're going to kick it off here. Miss Fancy Pants just becoming a member, renewing the membership here at PRP. We appreciate that, Miss Fancy Pants.
You know what?
This is for you.
I'm going to kick it off because she ain't here yet. But Chris dropped a little bomb on the channel yesterday.
So yes, she did.
I'm gonna kick this off for Chris right here. And so when she get here, y'all let her know that I did this for her just off the strength for her dropping that bomb yesterday. So,
but she's not gonna be trying to hear that. She's just gonna give it right back to you. She's gonna make you double up on it. You know that.
So, hey, salute, boots on the ground, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So, Coach, I want to get into something that's been on my spirit lately regarding the Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
As we know, the biggest criticism levied against Lamar Jackson in his career so far is that he is a regular season star, but a playoff choker, shortcomer, whatever you want to use, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I came across a video that popped up on my YouTube algorithm yesterday, and that video was titled, "Why Freak Athletic Quarterbacks Never Win Super Bowls." And normally when I see titles like that, I'm like, okay, I get it as a content creator. You make a title that kind of draws people in, things like that. I understand. But I saw Lamar Jackson's face on the thumbnail. And as a Ravens fan, I couldn't resist, right? I couldn't resist. So I clicked on the video, got to the part where he talked about Lamar Jackson and his shortcomings. And I want to share that with y'all and get your takes. Coach, let's take a listen.
Okay.
Let's talk about my favorite current player in Lamar Jackson, because his regular season resume is one of the most dominant things we've ever seen. But his playoff resume, unfortunately, is one of the worst. He has 2 MVPs and over 6,000 rushing yards to his name, which is just video game stuff. Back in 2019, he threw 36 touchdowns against only 6 interceptions while rushing for over 1,200 yards. And that performance broke the all-time single season rushing for his position, all while those 36 passing TDs led the league and he won a unanimous MVP. During that stretch, the Ravens offense didn't even look like an NFL team, and it felt more like a cheat code that the developers forgot to patch. Nobody had an answer for him at all, and you even had defensive coordinators going on the radio admitting they had no clue how to stop what Baltimore was doing. But then January came. The playoff loss to the Tennessee Titans is where this whole conversation started, and we need to sit with that game for a second to understand why. The Titans didn't actually beat Lamar Jackson because they had better players or more talent on the field. They beat him with a specific scheme that built entirely around containing his legs and forcing him to stand in the pocket to sustain long drives with his arms.
Pause. Fucking lie. Receivers dropped 11 damn balls in that game. So the Tennessee Titans did nothing to stop Lamar. The receivers failed Lamar. So just off the strength of that right there, he don't know what the fuck he talking about.
No, yeah. I mean, I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the 11 drops in that
11
game. And
in one game.
It's funny because I think the highlights that he showed from that game in this video were of guys dropping passes. You know, there was the one to Seth Roberts that would have been like an easy like walk-in touchdown or a big game where it just goes right through his hands. Like he showed that in this video, but declines to, you know, mention it, to bring it up. And I thought that was crazy. But it gets even worse, Coach. Let's take a listen.
They kept their contains all night long and refused to gamble for splash plays, basically telling Lamar he had to beat them from the pocket for 60 minutes straight. He ended up with multiple turnovers that game, and an offense that looked unstoppable for 4 months couldn't string anything together once the plan removed the one weapon their entire identity relied on. That wasn't just a fluke, it was a blueprint for the rest of the league. Kansas City has used a version of that same blueprint against Baltimore over and over since then. And the 2023 AFC Championship game is the clearest example we have. Off the back of another MVP season from Lamar and much improved accuracy, the Chiefs came into Baltimore. This time though, it felt different, and that maybe this was Lamar's year. But the Chiefs went into halftime with a lead and spent the entire second half making Jackson beat them through the air in most obvious passing situations. They took away the running lanes with disciplined front seven play and just waited for the mistakes to happen, which caused the Ravens offense to stall out completely. It's not that Lamar isn't talented enough to throw the ball, because he's improved dramatically in that aspect. But winning from the pocket in January against a Patrick Mahomes team on the biggest night of your career requires a specific processing speed. You have to have done it hundreds of times before, when there was no other option. But Lamar was never forced to do that because his legs were always there to bail him out. His career playoff record currently sits at 3-5, and his completion percentage in those losses drops off a cliff compared to his regular season numbers. His turnovers also spike in the games that matter the most, and these aren't just close calls where the Ravens lost on the last second kick while Lamar played great. In these losses, the offense actually went backwards in the most critical moments because the defense forced them into sustained pocket passing that he couldn't maintain for 4 quarters. His last playoff game against the Bills wasn't all his fault for the loss. After an awful first half, he walked down the Bills in the second half. It was just an unfortunate drop from Mark Andrews. Still, when the contained scheme is disciplined and the windows in the pocket get tighter, Lamar hasn't been able to operate the way the moment demands. But I may be biased. I still think he gets one.
All right. So, Coach, when the throwing lanes get tighter, right, and they contain Lamar, he does not show up. That is the sentiment being expressed by that gentleman in that video there. Real quick, Coach, I want to throw a stat at you because he talks a whole lot about Lamar Jackson's playoff shortcomings. And like we already debunked just a minute ago, the amount of drops, 11 drops in that 2019 divisional game, right? But even like furthermore from that, Coach, when we talk about Lamar Jackson's playoff performances, I feel like we always ignore the obvious. And when I say we, I mean everybody else that's not a degenerate Ravens fan, like you, me, and everybody watching this stream right now. We all know and understand that Lamar Jackson has to play quite literal, perfect football in the playoffs if the Ravens want a chance at advancing to the next round. We know this, right? Because anytime Lamar Jackson has a turnover, God forbid 2, the Ravens are fighting for their life, trying to claw back into a game when other quarterbacks never had to do that. You want to know why? Because those other quarterbacks had a defense that complemented them well. I'm not just talking about a defense, Coach, that, you know, can hold a team to 25 and under points. I'm not just talking about a defense like that. No, I'm talking about a defense that can get you a word that starts with the letter P. Possessions. Possessions. Extra possessions in the game of football when it's played at the professional level, aka the National Football League. You have the best of the best talent. It's the reason why on a Sunday to Sunday basis, if you have the worst team playing the best team or anything in between, the lines are at max maybe 9.5. In college, you have lines that are like 35.5, 44.5. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sutton, where are you going with this? Where I'm going with this is that the level of competition in the NFL is so high. So imagine how high the competition gets in the playoffs. Imagine how much the margin for error shrinks in the playoffs. And like I said, Coach, I have a stat I want to throw at you.
Go ahead.
Let's take a look at this here. When I talk about possessions, how many possessions do you get? The game is about, especially in the playoffs, who possesses the ball more and who has more opportunities to score, right? And so if you take a look at this, the Ravens in the Lamar Jackson playoff like era have only ever outpossessed one team in one game. And that was the 2020 wild card round at the Titans, where the Ravens had to get their get back after that 2019. Right. You know, and in that game, the Ravens had 10 offensive possessions. The Titans had 9. They beat them by 1 possession. Because if you remember, Marcus Peters had that 1 turnover at the very end of the game. Outside of that, coach, the Ravens have never outpossessed an opponent in the playoffs in the Lamar Jackson era. And so, like I said before, when the margin of error is so small in the NFL playoffs, you need to be able to get that extra possession. And where do you get that from? A defense that complements your all-pro quarterback. When Lamar Jackson, give me a big defensive play for every big Lamar Jackson play you have in the playoffs. You can't. You just can't.
You definitely can't.
You cannot. I can't even. I don't even think I could fill out one hand, coach, of like impactful, like huge impactful defensive plays in the playoffs in the Lamar Jackson era. That is an issue. That's an issue, but nobody talks about that.
This is how I feel, and this is my thoughts. I don't have no insider information or nothing about this. I feel we have a game plan going into the playoff games. When that game plan does not work, we panic. And we could be the coaches, we could be the players, or we could be whatever. And then once we panic, Lamar goes into, all right, you all ain't gonna play, so I gotta do it by myself. And when he go in that mode, you take risks. And because of those risks, turnovers may happen. But the defense ain't stopping it. Well, I will say the KC game, I can't really put that on Lamar. We got a lead, and we run the ball 6 times in the second half.
Yeah.
But so you want Lamar to, I mean, understand they trying to take it away and make him win it with his arm, but 6 times, you got to at least, run the ball to give because we were still trying to play action when we didn't run the ball. So the linebackers weren't even moving on the play action.
Like, how you gonna run play action? You're not setting it up with the run.
Linebackers already dropping.
Yeah.
They ain't even respecting the run. They already getting in their drops. So that part is coaching. And so Lamar started pressing, and then once you press, mistakes happen. Mistakes can happen. Now, some great plays do happen when he pressed, but that's the yin and yang of him pressing. Because he realized, all right, you jokers ain't gonna do it. I gotta do it myself. And sometimes he just can't do it by himself. Sometimes he can. But the spotlight is magnified in the playoffs when he don't win. The thing is, people always say, Lamar needs to do more, Lamar needs to do more. No. It's 53 people. When the other 52 gonna do more?
Yeah.
Just like last year. Lamar brought you back. Lamar started off with, I think, 2 turnovers. Came back, played a hell of a second half. Got you to a point where you should have tied the game. Had an amazing play to Likely. Got you within 2 points, but you should have at least been tying the game and still playing on. Dude can't catch a ball to hit him in the stomach.
Yeah.
Hit him between the 8 and the 9, and he dropped
right between the numbers. Yeah, I mean, moment was just too big for him. I mean, Lamar Jackson.
The moment always too big for him in the playoffs. So
I know.
So the same slander that Lamar get, Mark need that same shit.
Yeah, because like we mentioned, and honestly, for every big time defense, like I mentioned before, for every big time defensive play in the playoffs that the Ravens have made in the Lamar Jackson era, I can show you like 2 crazy Lamar highlights.
Right.
Even offensively, though, coach, when you think about it, there has been like what player on offense has really stepped up in the playoffs and like looked like an X factor player. I mean, it really feels like on the big Lamar plays, they're big Lamar plays, right? Like Lamar makes something happen. Zay Flowers has been a guy, I remember in 2023, he had over 100 yards receiving in that AFC Championship game, I'm pretty sure. And he had a pretty good game there. But of course, he had the fumble at the end. He didn't play the following year in the playoffs, and we haven't seen him since the 2023 playoffs, quite frankly. So we just don't really know what other players on this team, other than Lamar Jackson, well, specifically on that offense, is going to rise.
You
think so?
Like with the opportunities that he has, like when he touches the ball, I feel like
but you know what they do though? They always sell out to stop Derrick Henry early in the game. They try to throw like you mentioned before, the Ravens come in with a game plan of, hey, look, we want to pepper you with the jab, aka Derrick Henry, and then set you up with the haymaker, aka the play action, like you mentioned before. But what they do is they shut down Derrick Henry early. They stymie his runs, and the run fits are really good early in the game. stuff in the box, and he's going for 1 yard here and 2 yards there, maybe 3 yards here, but really nothing crazy, nothing that's really opening up the offensive playbook for
But
the
you
Ravens.
need that. You need, just like I talked about the play action. If you hitting them 1 or 2 yards, you got to keep fitting. When you don't run, I ain't got to fit. I can get straight into my zone, and so now we playing 7-on-4, or depending on how many receivers we send. And we probably sending out 4 receivers because we got the offensive line that been great, so we got to keep somebody extra in and out of the block. So now they're playing 7-on-4 because they don't have to respect the run. Who gonna win in them odds unless you got an X receiver? And when I say X receiver, I mean like a X factor receiver.
Yeah. So I guess what you're saying there, Coach, is like it matters a little bit less, and this is where John Harbaugh should have picked this up in the 2023 AFC Championship game. It matters less about your yards per carry in your run attempts, right? But it's just it matters more so
carries.
Yeah, it matters more so like just showing the defense that you're committed to that, right? Because that is what gets the linebackers drawn in, and that's what allows you to throw over the top of their head, play action, all that good stuff. So I'm hoping that, and here's where I want to go next. I'm hoping Declan Doyle and Jesse Minter understand that what their jab is. I've been saying this all week long, Coach, and like it's going to be that Derrick Henry peppering him. I mean, even if it's 1 yard here, 2 yards there, you just got to show it to them. That way you can threaten them with the other things down the field. Now, when it comes to Lamar Jackson and throwing the football, what would you want to see Declan Doyle, Jesse Minter kind of coach into Lamar? Because this is what we're going into, I think, version 4 of Lamar. You had version 1 with Morningweg and 8 and 18, and then Greg Roman V2, Monk in V3, and now with Minter and Declan Doyle V4. What would you like to see him do passing wise, or how would you like them to scheme him up passing wise in the playoffs to be more successful?
Read low to high and stop reading high to low, because I feel like once he come out and look downfield, he's trying to get the big play. And then, our offensive line ain't been good enough for him to let those guys get down and make that big play. So start reading low to high. If you come out and the little hitch is there, bam, get it out of there. If you do a play action and the quick overs open, get it out of there. You got to play fake and then try to hit that big post. Yeah. If the big post is there after that, if they cover the other stuff, the big post is going to be there. When you come out looking at the big post and now they in your face, you can't even see the check downs. And Lamar naturally is a big game hunter. I know that is going to go against what he does. He is a big game hunter, which is one of the reasons why I love him. But I would love for him to read low to high instead of high to low. And I don't know if Todd taught him that way or was coaching him that way. But I think Lamar just likes to get the ball down the field, and I would rather him just get the ball out of his hands.
Yeah. And right here, what we're looking at, Coach, is the time to throw from top to bottom for all quarterbacks last season. Who took the longest to throw in the league was Caleb Williams at 3.2 seconds on average. But in 4th place, there is Lamar Jackson. So like you mentioned, he's a big game hunter. He likes to hold on to the ball, but I'm absolutely agreeing with you here, Coach. Get the ball out quick in the playoffs, right? And furthermore, I would say throughout the season, I want to see less of Lamar Jackson running. I know this might go against what I said earlier in the week, but I've been doing a lot of thinking because Lamar Jackson, of course, getting up there in age, we need him and his body to be good to go in specifically December, January, and hopefully February. So I'm thinking that, and not only just the injury stuff, but like I'm thinking that philosophically, I think it would be smart or wise to lull the rest of the league to sleep when it comes to the threat of Lamar Jackson's legs, right? And then, almost give him this false sense of security that like from week to week, when it's Ravens week and you're preparing to play Lamar Jackson, you look up his stats and his analytics and you say, well, his rushing numbers are even down from last year. And his rushing numbers were down last year. They're not really running him. They've got new coaches. And, maybe we can just kind of defend the pass. Maybe we don't have to contain him so hard and things like that. Let's just defend the pass, right? And that's when you hit him with the haymaker, when they least expect it, So I'm thinking that that's the way that they should go. But I definitely think quick passes, like you mentioned, reading low to high instead of high to low. Take what the defense gives you, right? And somebody on this defense is going to have to step up, whether that's Zay Flowers, whether that's Rashad Bateman, whether that's one of the younger guys, right? Somebody's going to have to step up and make plays down the field.
Agreed. I got a 10 from Mike. He said, shots up, see one, take one. I need to find that boot shot cup. So,
There
Mike,
you go.
this came from a place in Cabo called where's my phone? I forgot, but I'll find it in a minute when we go back to talking. But it's a leather shop, and he had a bunch of different ones in there, and I saw it, and I was like, "Ooh, this is nice." But I put it back down. I bought me a nice little belt, and I put this down. Well, we get back from Cabo. My daughter whips out gifts for me and my wife. Hey, lo and behold, it was this.
Bought it on the low for you.
Yeah, that's what it was. So,
There you go.
Mike, this is your shot for that donation. And thank you, sir. And I appreciate it. But I'll find you the name of the place in a minute.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Mike. But yeah, man. I mean, I definitely, again, in the playoffs, I want to see Lamar. Well, just in general, I want to see Lamar Jackson getting the ball out a lot quicker than in years past. I think that's going to do a lot for this offense and kind of, again, like I said before, giving the rest of the league this false sense of security that, okay, maybe Lamar Jackson is developing into just a pure drop back, hit his back foot, get the ball out. We don't have to worry so much about the run. And then when you're in those high leverage situations or playoff situations, that's when you bring it out. And it really breaks the back of the defense. So we'll just have to see. I do want to read through the chat here a little bit. Let me see. Jeremiah says, I think Henry can be used in the passing game more, just not really blocking, but he can catch and then be a problem. Yeah, I mean, news came out of, OTAs a couple of weeks ago that Derrick Henry was catching a lot of passes out the backfield. So that was something that was rumored could potentially be a new wrinkle in this offense. Derrick Henry catching the football out of the backfield. Coach, what do you think about that?
I would love it. The thing is, if Derrick don't have to go out there and run no crazy routes, just let him be like a check down option. And if he get a good head of steam going, them DBs don't want to tackle him. They don't want to tackle. And some linebackers don't want to tackle him either.
No.
Just because he can pass block good enough to stay in there, and then he can check and release. He can pass block, probably knock somebody on their butt because he's just as big as the defensive ends. Knock him on their butt, go in the flats, just chill. Nothing happens downfield, drop it off to Derrick. Let him take that punishment.
Yeah.
Did you see him today with the doing the
goblet squats?
Goblet squats with the 100-pound. Then he did them. Then he paused.
Yep, that's how you got to do the pulses. Yep.
Then he come up and do some more, and then he had the 100-pound. Then he was squatting and lifting up with the man. That dude's the alien, man.
He's a beast. He's a beast. I mean, I have it right here. As a matter of fact, Derrick Henry hitting those goblet squats. It's how you got to do them too. Honestly, he not going low enough for me. He wasn't going low enough for me on those.
Right.
You got to get ass to grass.
What?
That's the name of the game.
And I can't do this no more.
These backward lunges,
I need
those are serious.
Let me do lunges.
With that type of weight, those backward lunges. Ooh.
That's the one I was talking about. That'll hurt.
Those are tough too.
Mm-hmm. The dude in gray got better form. Oh, he got lighter weight too. I would say he got better form. He got lighter weight too.
Yeah. Just trainer. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's got to get low.
Well, he is 32, 33. Yeah, I give him a little leeway. Give him a little leeway.
I'm trying to tell what weight is that. I can't really tell.
Big as hell.
Oh, it's 120. It's 120. I can see it. Yeah, that is definitely big as hell, for sure. For sure. We got 103 people watching live. Shout out to y'all.
They say, why Derrick working out with Chris?
It sure do look like Chris, right? Light skin with the beard.
Hey, I gotta get Chris on, man. Them girls out of school, we gotta get Chris back on.
We do. Okay. All right. Now, I think we can go ahead and get into some film now, Coach.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into some film.
Share this over here. Share screen. Entire screen. Let's do that. Share. There we go. Can you see it on your end?
Yeah, I just gotta pull it up here. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Make sure y'all like this video on whichever channel you're watching on. We'd appreciate that. Also, subscribe if you are new. There we go. Pull this up here. All right. All right, so what are we looking at here, Coach?
All right, so what I did today was I just pulled some explosive runs from last year. I don't know if we're gonna kind of keep this power stuff, but there is some stuff in here that I think Declan will use. And then I got the one of the last plays is just gonna show you how Lamar defies football rules. But we'll start
Okay.
off with this double wham. And so we know the interior of the offensive line was not great. So what it is because Cleveland's strong up the middle. We're not gonna block this guy with the offensive lineman. We're not gonna block that guy with the offensive lineman. So we're gonna have a double wham, and it's kind of like ISO as well. But I just wrote double wham up there just cause. So you can get an unblocked one tech. Kolar's gonna kick him out, and then Schlesinger, who's 49, the linebacker, Ricard should get him. Should. But Linderbaum misses, and that's gonna mess Ricard up. And what I like about Ricard is he don't let color cross his face. Because Linderbaum misses 43, he just picks it up and don't let a different color cross his face. So I love that about Pat Ricard. He just trying to hit shit. But Derek vision is unmatched. Like how he sees this little, because that's an opening you normally hit that going straight downhill, correct? But some kind of way that orange helmet flashed across his face, and he bent it a little bit to his right to get some open grass. Just that little simple jab step got him in the open space. And now here come the missed tackles. At this point, these guys don't really want to put hands on Derek.
Yeah, it's really just arm tackles and hope.
And keep in mind, Derek is kind of Derek is kind of outrunning this cat at the time. This is a 4-3 dude. That's Denzel Ward 4-3.
I'm about to say, is that Ward?
Yeah, that's 4-3. Now Derek don't completely outrun him, but still, Derek 250.
Yeah, man. I do. I mean, Derrick Henry's just so dangerous in the open field because, I mean, and then we've seen it a couple times. Like, if you get to his legs, if you have the angle, you get to his legs, you can get him down. But like, it's so tough to like get the angle on him because you can get stiff armed to hell.
Exactly. If something pops up with the donation, let me know because I can't see my thing at the moment.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
All right, toss crack. This your boy Bateman. You see Bateman out there to the right. Bateman gonna set this whole thing up by blocking Bradley Chubb, who's a defensive end. So it ain't all about route running and catching the ball when you get out there. Block.
Blindside block.
Good seal by Bateman.
Yes, good sir.
That's
my boy.
By Bateman.
That's my boy.
And now you got 2v2. You got a lead blocker on 23, and then you got 29 that got to make a business decision. You got to make right now. It's like, yeah, let me see if I can get to these ankles.
Yeah,
that's what he went for. He ain't try to hit him high nothing. He went straight ankles. Now going versus the Bears is Snoop in the game versus Keaton. Now we gonna miss this, y'all. I'm going ahead and tell you, we gonna miss this. You got toss crack again right here. Similar play to what we last saw with Bateman, blocking on the edge, but this time it's D-Hop. 24 goes inside, and D-Hop needs that. He needed him to step inside. So now all he got to do is push him down, and now you got Kolar and Ronnie Stanley pulling. 92's unblocked, but ain't no way in Hades he gonna catch Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah, no.
Now you got 3v3. You got Kolar on 9. You got Ronnie on whichever one show up. And then you got Keaton Mitchell versus 26.
But Hopkins misses block though, right?
Hopkins, I think he got it.
He got just enough of him.
He got enough of it to get out. He's just trying to get leverage.
Yeah.
That's it. He's just trying to get leverage.
Keaton Mitchell, once he gets to the outside, man, like you mentioned, we are going to miss this.
He's just trying to get leverage. And he got enough leverage to let them get outside. And at this point, we don't have a guy that can turn on burners like other than Derek at this point. I know Rasheed and Justice is okay. And Justice maybe. I'm gonna show you a little bit of Justice in a little bit. Justice.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Justice can scamper around a corner now. He definitely can, but not like he doesn't have the top end speed of Keaton Mitchell though.
And honestly, on this play right here, son, hell, at this point, I feel like Keaton should have scored.
I mean, dude that's at the bottom, he's got a decent angle. I mean, that's a DB right there.
The one, right? The blue arrow.
Yeah. He should be able to close just enough to like make Keaton Mitchell make a decision. He got just enough there. Yeah, he got just enough. So it was close though. Hill can scoot. Mogg said Adam Randall time. I don't think Adam Randall has the top end speed either. I think he's more of like a one cut back. And hit the hole hard. Like But we'll see. Again, preseason, top 5 guys to look out for.
All right, here we go. So we talked about Justice Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Hill may be
Oh God, not the Cooper Rush offense.
Yeah, the Cooper Rush offense. The outside zone, going to the right, which is what I think we should run a lot more of, which is what Ledford is known for. Hopefully he can improve on this, but you can't get too much better than this. You got 2v2 all the way to your left. You got 2v2 right in the middle. You got Rosengarten. Voorhees getting 59. Justice Hill, you can't ask for better blocking than this. You can't. You got a hat on the hat. You can't ask for better blocking. So now all you got to do is just hit that sun gun full speed, which is what he does. And what I like about this is watch how he put it high and tight when he in traffic. You see, you got him by his side. Get that arm out there. Look. Put that thing away because they got that arm out there.
Yeah.
Little subtle stuff right there.
Yeah, I mean, Justice Hill, I think, had it not been for the injuries, he could have had another. Because you remember 2024, he had a great year.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great year. He was doing a little bit of everything. Yep. And of course, he was banged up in 25. The offensive line wasn't as good. Like the entire team wasn't as good. But I think that this year it's going to be between him and Adam Randall, because again, Randall is a guy chosen by the owner, you know, so he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. He's going to get some playing time. I think it really comes down to which player proves to be a better third down blocker, right? Yes. Which, as we know right now, Justice Hill has the nod because he's done that before. I mean, Justice Hill has gone one-on-one with like the likes of Chris Jones, right, and like held him in check for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Let's do this.
Yeah. Okay.
In check.
Yeah. Relative to how well a running back should have Chris Jones in check. You know, he didn't just get tossed out the club. Right. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So on this one, and this is not the last one. I thought it was, but this is not the last one. Lamar defies rules on zone read, and so this is where his athleticism is second to none. That's the read guy, the unblocked guy you see with the red stripe on him. Now conventional rules, his shoulders are square. That's a give. You give the ball to the running back, let him run down the field, and go and do whatever he gonna do. But because Lamar's so athletic and that Rousseau took that one step inside, Lamar knew he had leverage on him because he had Mark coming to block number 50. He pulled the ball because the way I teach it and the way probably damn near every coach in America teach it, with them shoulders square, give the ball off. But Lamar is different.
Yeah, he changes the math.
Look at this.
It happened too quick.
Real quick. Just that fast. He took one step down. Bam, that one step, and it's over with. One step. Now, normally when his shoulders are right there at the mesh point, that's when you keep it. But at the mesh point, his shoulders were square. Rousseau played this almost as good as you can. But, you know, back in the day, you know, when Lamar first got in, they say that people couldn't see the ball because of his skin and
skin color. Yeah, I remember that crap. And then the very next game, he wore white sleeves and was still doing the same stuff. It was crazy. Legendary.
Then this is the last one. So if we get this type of production right here, I mean, this is perfection for an offensive line coach. As an offensive line coach, you jumping up and down, screaming. You can't get better blocking than that. That's a hat on a hat with a fullback / another thing I want to notice. We talk about losing Ricard. That's a tight end. Tight end. We can't do the same thing with Durham Smythe. We don't have to have Ricard. Durham Smythe can do this. Look at the hole. And that is Taylor Rapp. At this point, Taylor Rapp has a bunch of poop going down his pants. And the reason I say that is sudden, watch the angle he takes. Normal angle, you know, you'd probably go here to try to meet him, right? Watch this angle. Why you come up first?
Business decisions.
Why you come up first?
He said, let me get parallel. I'm gonna just try to get to the legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't want to go head up with him.
Buffalo fans are always talking about everybody else. But
what's that?
They throw a bottle at Derek.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, watch it come from the stands. Once Derek kind of veer off, watch it come from the stands. Boom.
Oh man.
But they always
Yeah.
want to talk about everybody else.
Belligerent Buffalo fans, I tell you.
There it is.
You.
Here it is right here. Right there.
Yeah.
That. Throwing shit on the field.
Mm.
But y'all supposed to be some of the greatest fans.
That's what we were told. That's what we were told. Void says in the chat, never met a completely sane Bills fan. Yeah, the Bills Mafia, they go crazy. They go crazy.
And that's the last one I have for y'all tonight.
Jessica Cashier says in the chat, their offensive line doesn't look any better than last year. So what's going to stop Lamar from taking more hits again? Well, Jessica, I mean, I don't know if you couldn't have seen the atrocity that was the Ravens offensive line last season, especially with their two guards. Again, I would assume you're not a Ravens fan. But it was atrocious.
Yeah,
it was atrocious. Bad. It was really, really bad. And I think that it would be impossible. It would be very, very hard pressed for this offensive line to regress, even from what it was last season. So we definitely believe that Lamar Jackson will take less hits. Go ahead.
Falele had so many plays where he was just standing there doing this. And everybody like was on Falele head, and rightfully so. But what people fail to realize is the other cat was just as bad, if not worse. Voorhees. Yeah. Now he didn't have the plays where he was just standing there staring, but he had so many lunges and misses. So many getting up to the second level and just not taking the proper angle. In my eyes, Voorhees was terrible. Falele was bad, but Voorhees was Charles Barkley terrible.
Yeah, he was bad. Terrible. Exactly. Yeah, he was horrible. Jessica follows it up by saying, no center, rookie guard. Voorhees isn't great. Lost Kohler and Ricard, who are like an ex-offensive lineman. Okay, sure would be a tad better since that crazy guard is gone.
Different system too.
Yeah, totally different system. New offensive line coach, Dwayne Ledford, who coached up one of the best offensive lines last season with the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
But also that rookie guard, I do just want to say, playing in one of the best conferences in football, college football, didn't allow a sack, or if I'm not mistaken, not even a pressure, I want to say, from his I'm not, don't quote me on that, but definitely did not allow a sack, and was one of the highest graded, if not the highest graded guard in college football. So do with that what you will. John Simpson, more than serviceable for us, way better than.
That's my sleeper for this. I think John gonna play some good football.
You think so?
I really do. I really do. Okay. I had a conversation with Jose before it happened. Like the weekend that we got the Max Crosby thing went on, I went live when I was in Atlanta. And I went live with Jose that morning, and I was cracking jokes. And I was like, man, I don't even care if we just get John Simpson back. Just get Falele and them up out of there. And a week later, guess who we signed?
Oh yeah, I saw that video. I remember that. And yeah, you're right. We did sign him a week later, so that was pretty ironic. But I saw your video earlier this week about some of like the trap runs and things like that. Mm-hmm. Like short trap and long trap. Do you think that John Simpson will be, a big part of that, big factor in that?
Well, I love that. The fact that if there are guys that defensive ends that love getting up the field, that long trap would be great for John Simpson, because you get them edges crashing that end, especially like Pittsburgh that try to hit the mesh point instead of just taking one of them, and they don't see John Simpson coming.
Get wrecked.
Yeah. Wrecked. Now that's not a play that you can run a lot. That's like a offbeat, like 2-3 times a game. Because like I said, I pulled it out of this book from the Bears. They only ran it 8 times all year.
Okay.
But it hit pretty decent, and I think Derek would be more effective than what they had. Because even when the clips I looked at, Kyle Mononge, however you say his name,
Mononge
was better at hitting it than Swift. Because Swift want to get out there and dance. Mononge hitting that thing downhill, kind of like Derek. Yeah. But I got a 10 I missed. I need to.
Oh, did you? Oh, I missed it.
From Ravenville.
Oh, Ravenville. There you go.
He said running back Adam Randall needs to be basically living right. He should have been in that video.
Yeah.
He should have been in that video. Shout out to Ravenville for the team. I appreciate you, Ravenville.
And I'm sure that he will be, I'm pretty sure he said that in an interview earlier this offseason, like he's learning from him, all the things that he does. But Derrick Henry, I would love for him to take Adam Randall under his wing. Like, hey, look, here's my training regimen, my diet, all that. Because for Derrick Henry to be doing what he's doing in the NFL as a running back, where you get beat up the position you get beat up the most at, what is he, 32? I want to say right now.
Yeah.
I equate that to what LeBron James is doing at 42 in the NBA. You know.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. Definitely.
Yeah, because football is a much more demanding sport. So I get it; they're 10 years apart. But like as a running back at 32 to still be getting 1,600 yards in a season, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But like you mentioned, the trap runs are something that we're really excited for. But also, and by the way, while we're talking about those trap runs, John Simpson's not the only guy who can kick out and destroy a guy on a block like that. We saw Venga do that, maybe not a lot, but we saw some highlight plays of him do that at Penn State. So I expect them to be able to go both ways in that regard. Now, when it comes to these outside and these wide zone runs, Coach, I gotta ask you, and I think you have a 5 too. Hold on, you have a 5.
Oh, the 5s are both of us.
All right, yeah. This new staff alone is worth 4 to 5 more wins. We were a poorly coached team in all phases. I agree with that.
I agree.
Armstrong, 90-89, but also just the pure sack production that you're getting added onto this team. Trey Hendrickson, 17.5 sacks that you're adding on. I mean, again, I'm not saying he's going to get 17.5, but like he's a 17.5 caliber sack guy. Calais Campbell has 6.5 sacks last season, would have led all Ravens. You know what I mean? Of course, you got the younger talent, Zion Young and Mike Green, who we expect to take a step forward, but you're getting a lot more sack production on the table here.
Will you throw that up, please? The one I just sent you.
What's that?
I shared the screen.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
This was, I think somebody was asking about Venga.
Yeah.
These are Venga's numbers from last year. No sacks, no quarterback hits, only 4 hurries. He gave up a hurry versus Villanova, 1 versus Oregon, 1 versus Indiana, and 1 versus Rutgers. So in all, because they count sacks, hits, and hurries as pressures, he gave up 4 pressures out of 614 snaps. That is a pressure percentage of what's that? 4 clear. 4 divided by 614. I'm just show y'all the number. Focus.
There you go. Was that 65?
That ain't even 65. It's 0.0065. So that would be less than 1%. That's less than 1% pressure rate.
So there goes. I think it was, what was it, Jessica in the chat? Yeah. So he's nice. He's like that, right? Venga Ioane. And I think that he's definitely going to, his skill and talent will translate over to the league. TC dropping the 15 in the chat.
Lamar has to play perfect to win. Sometimes his perfect play is not enough. Other quarterbacks have teammates step up when the QB's play is bad.
Agreed.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying before. Totally agree, TC. You need a defense that can complement your quarterback and what he's doing. And that's why Jesse Minter and having, Jesse Minter and Anthony Weaver, turnovers are going to be a huge focal point. They were last year as well under John Harbaugh. I don't know if you remember, Coach, but Marlon Humphrey, and I'm going to get back to the wide zone, outside zone stuff here in a second. Okay. And shots are coming for UTC. But, damn, what was I saying? God damn.
You know enough of that yet.
Yeah, I about to say it just left my head because I was calling my lady to come in here and take a shot on Cam. But damn. Oh yeah. Lamar Jackson, like I said, has to play perfect in the playoffs, and you need a defense that can complement Lamar Jackson's kind of star power in the playoffs. And I think Jesse Minter and Anthony Weaver, they're going to make turnovers a focal point. It was last year. I remember Marlon Humphrey had tweeted something out during the offseason saying basically like, hey, the best Ravens defenses force the most turnovers, and this is going to be something that we're focusing on. Unfortunately, it didn't come to fruition, but with Jesse Minter, I think that there's going to be a huge change, and we're going to see a lot more turnovers in the playoffs specifically, and that will aid Lamar Jackson in this offense for sure. Because you got to get more possessions. Again, like I said, it's a game of possessions. If you can outpossess your opponent by 2-3 possessions, you will probably win that game going away, right? But the Ravens are always so like neck and neck. It's either we tied in possessions, or we lost the possession battle, or we've only won it once against the Titans against in the wild card round, like I mentioned that one time.
Speaking of turnovers, I'm trying to see the list of who got the most last year. The Bears got the most last year, if I'm not mistaken. They had a turnover differential of 23, maybe. I think that's right. 23. And we were 19. We were 19 as far as turnover differential. That's not good enough.
Yeah, horrible.
That's not good enough.
Horrible.
And if there was a way to probably factor this into playoffs over the last 5 seasons, we'd probably be last.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like we mentioned, I think that, well, we didn't mention this yet, but the 4-man pressure that Jesse Minter is going to be able to generate, well, hopefully, right, with the likes of some combination of Matabike, Travis Jones, whether it be Aeneas Peebles. I saw he's a guy. I don't know if you saw that workout video of him. The get off is looking crazy with Aeneas Peebles.
It was already crazy. I don't know why John put him in the doghouse.
Yeah, me neither. But I need to see what that guy's got this season. But I do want to get back to the outside zone question that I have for you. And TC, this one's for you. Shots up real quick. Let's go ahead and take this one. Because I really want to know what Coach thinks about this. Because I was watching some Derrick Henry film. I was actually watching your video earlier this week, and I got inspired. Oh, and we got another one from Ravenville right after this. Here we go. Here she is, guys. She says hello.
Peanut Tillman come and help them with fumbles.
Hola.
Coach says hola, babe.
Hello, Coach.
She said hello, Coach. All right. And we got another one.
What?
From Ravenville as well.
Shit. My bad. I missed it. Missed it.
Whew, man. That one was crazy. Now, again, wide zone. Dwayne Ledford. What do you think? Okay, let me start it like this. In wide zone, which offensive lineman, what position is most important in order for that to work?
Ooh, that's a great question. Because they all work together. You know how you said take what the defense gives you earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Wide zone is basically a version of that. So I can't really say who's the most important. If I had to say who's most important, I would say the tackle. Because that's the path that the running back is taking.
They create the crease, right?
He's reading the butt of the tackle. He's trying if the tackle runs the guy wide, he's sticking his foot in the ground and getting upfield. If the tackle can get a hook in those first couple steps, he's trying to get outside. So I'm saying the tackle, but the guard and center are just as important that they don't give up penetration. Because the way the stop zone plays is if it's to the right side, it's for the left side of the defense to get penetration from somewhere and make them cut it back to your defense. So if you can just run them wide and when the linebacker overplays or underplays, you stick your foot in the ground and get upfield. So you have to be decisive when you do it. You got a landmark, but you're not just looking at that landmark. You're looking at that landmark, but scanning the linebackers. If the linebackers overplay it, stick that foot in the ground and go backside. If they're trying to play a gap behind, which is what they're taught to do, and your tackle get a hook, you get what Keith Mitchell had. You get to the outside like that. But there are a lot of times when you get wide zone, especially if y'all want to see it, go back and look at a lot of Falcons film. Falcons was damn near exclusively outside zone, but Bijan ain't always hit it outside. People tried to overplay it and get outside because they knew Bijan was tough when he got outside. He stick that foot in the ground and get upfield quick. God damn it.
But see, that's the thing.
I'm sorry. That's all. I apologize.
But see, that's the thing, Coach. Like, Bijan Robinson is one thing because he is a lot more compact than Derrick Henry. He requires less space. He requires not as big of a hole that's created. You know what I mean? And mine is coming here soon. So, and like you mentioned, you led with the tackle is the most important in wide zone. This is where I think that Roger Rosengarten really, really has to show me something this year. You know, like I need you to create the widest crease possible because you know how Derrick Henry is when he puts his foot in the ground, when he's running laterally, right, in wide zone, he's trying to pick that hole. When he puts his foot in the ground, his body gets pretty diagonal, right? And for a big guy like that, he needs room in order to not be, kind of slowed down by arm tackles and things like that. So I'm really looking at Roger Rosengarten. If I had to pick like top 5 Ravens who need to step up and perform this season, Roger Rosengarten, he's right there for me, top 5 for sure.
Hey, I found out something yesterday by reading an article from Jeff Zaribi that I didn't know. That they have moved Emery back to tackle. So that means Rosengarten could be in a position battle with Emory Jones. And not saying Emery is better than Roger or vice versa, but they're moving Emery back to tackle.
Somebody's job ain't safe.
Exactly.
Somebody's job ain't safe, coach. That's what that tells me.
Exactly. So what that's telling me is you got Emery and Carson Vincent with your backup tackles.
Mm-hmm.
You got Voorhees and who else was and Bullock as your backup guards.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Gwynn and Pinter as your centers. That's that's the 10 I'm seeing. Shoot. Brew dropped to 20.
Uh-oh. I'm behind on the chat. My bad. I'm behind on the chat. This one's for Ravenville. Come on, baby. We'll take this one for Ravenville. Here we go. I meant to do this too. That way we can see more what's going on in the frame. My guy Coach's beautiful backdrop over there. I need me a poster. That's what I need. This one's for Ravenville.
I kind of been sneaking my little picture frame in there. It was blurring out. But that won't be there when the season started. Go back in my classroom.
Woo! Yeah, no. I did notice the picture frame
on a rug too, up under me. But the picture behind my head,
I
got a rug on the ground with the same thing.
Oh shoot! Wait, I would say, well, we can't see it right now, obviously, but maybe send me a picture sometime.
We have some aggressive guards aggressive dogs at guards now. Them other two was out there playing patty cake. Harbaugh is gone with the what's that Bueller speech? Man, you know
Bueller, I guess.
Harbaugh, I try not to talk about that dude, but I'm so glad he's gone. So glad. The Fairs, you know Fairs, Sutton, that be on the morning show with
I've seen him.
He's a Giants fan. He just don't know what he in for. He don't know what he in for, especially if they start off not doing good and he gonna start blaming folks. And then that New York media is like vampires compared to the Saints that we have in the Baltimore media. They gonna rip him a new one. He gonna be
look at the Giants schedule.
They gonna do him just as bad as they do Aaron Glenn.
But coach.
What?
First couple games for the Giants next season.
Mm-hmm.
Week 1 versus Dallas. They at home versus Dallas. That's in prime time. That's a loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe week 2 we got a little bit of a easier matchup and we can bounce back from that Dallas loss, that tough divisional loss. Week 2, another primetime game at LA.
Loss. It's the
Giants,
right?
Chargers, not the Chargers. The Rams.
I assumed Rams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the Giants' schedule, yes, too, by the way. So Dallas and Rams to start the season is crazy. Mm-hmm. And that 0-2 is going to hit different with that New York media. I mean, listen, man, he's going to be facing the heat early. Mm-hmm. And everybody in the world is going to see, it was never Lamar Jackson's fault. Right? When you see that, when they pan over to the sideline, when the Giants are down multiple possessions in the fourth quarter, and you see that face, yep, that dumbfounded John Harbaugh face. I call it the white man's version of the Terrell Suggs face. You know what I'm saying? Like with your mouth halfway open. You know what I mean? Terrell Suggs used to kill me with that. It's hilarious. Mike M gifting the Flow State 200 joules. Appreciate that, partner.
YNG Brew. Here's your 20.
Young Brew.
Put a little extra one in this one. Ooh. That mezcal hit different.
You said the mezcal hitting different on this 4th of July weekend. We appreciate y'all for coming out here, turning up with us here on this happy hour stream. Make sure y'all are following along with the drinks, man. It's happy hour and it's 4th of July weekend, man. Let your hair down. Have some fun.
Oh, shit. I got another one. Back to back.
You got another one? Oh, shoot.
Wandering Raven.
There it is.
Just joined. Couldn't they move Roger back to left after they move on? They could. But I think Carson is going to have something to say about that. I am so excited to see the improvements of Carson Vincent. Like, this is one of the few times I'm excited to watch preseason. I'm excited to see the young tight ends. I'm excited to
Yeah.
see the backup receivers. I'm excited to see the young defenders, the young DBs we got. I'm excited to see what kind of
I did.
improvements they got.
I asked Alex. I asked Alex this yesterday, Coach. Top 5 players you're most excited to see in the preseason.
Carson Vincent.
1. Oh, you wasting the spot on Carson Vincent?
I love Carson
Well,
Vincent.
you're an O-line guy, and you're
love
also a
Carson
Carson Vincent guy. Okay, so
Love
I
Carson
understand.
Vincent.
Okay.
And I'm a swag guy too. Love
Okay.
Carson Vincent. Longer Beam and Kone.
Ooh, okay.
Rivers.
Okay. I haven't heard much about Chandler Rivers.
Surratt. Can I do 6?
Nope,
Surratt
you
and
can only
Lane.
do 5. Nope, you can only do
Surratt.
5.
Surratt.
Okay. Why
Keep Lane.
Surratt over Lane?
I'm not. This season, I'm not a Lane guy. For the overall career, I think Lane's gonna be better. But this season, I think Surratt's gonna help us out. I think Lane's gonna have one specific role, and maybe he can do that. But I think Surratt's gonna help us get down the field. Lane will probably have more touchdowns. But I think Surratt's gonna have a bigger impact.
But if Lane is having more touchdowns, then I would assume he's having the bigger impact because Elijah Surratt's not going to get enough receiving yards to impact more touchdowns scored by Lane because he's not going to get enough receiving. He's not going to get more receiving yards than Zay Flowers. Elijah Surratt.
Oh no,
Elijah Surratt.
nobody.
Exactly. So the touchdown production of Jacoby Lane, I think, would trump maybe like a 600, maybe 700 yard season by Elijah Surratt if Jacoby Lane has like 6-7 touchdowns.
I think Surratt is a guy that you can go to on third down. I think he's a guy that can keep drives going. I think that he's a guy that can work open zones when they try to play zone. And I think Lane will come in when it's 75 people in the box. It's 1-on-1 outside and they can throw him a fade.
Oh, with Lane, yeah, for sure.
So just because he got 6-7 touchdowns, I still think Surratt's gonna have the bigger.
Appreciate the jewels.
The bigger impact. I know touchdowns really outweigh a lot in people's eyes, but I'm looking at it on a different level. If you can keep the drives going, keep us winning time possession, which we rarely did last year, and keep Lamar on the field and that defense fresh, I think that's going to be a bigger impact than touchdowns. And
I disagree with you, Coach.
I may be in the minority on that, but I need the offense to stay on the field and keep the defense fresh because that's what we were not doing last year.
I disagree. I gotta disagree with you, Coach. Ravenville, appreciate the jewels. And the only reason why I disagree with you is because to me, a wide receiver's job is not to keep the drive alive.
I think the offense
a wide receiver
the job alive. And he's
yes.
Offense.
However, a wide receiver's job, I think, is to be as explosive as possible. And when I think of explosiveness, I think about putting up 6 and getting your offense off the field. You know whose job it is to sustain drives? I think Derrick Henry, when he's running for 6 and then 9 and then 12 and then 5. And then that's
what about
the
4-minute offense when they got 7, 8, 9 in the box. Is that still Derrick Henry's job? You got to have somebody to catch the ball.
I mean, well, that's a little bit different. We're talking about situationally like 4-minute offense. I'm talking about in the average part of the game, right? In the aggregate, like I'm talking first quarter,
first through third quarter.
Exactly, right? When you're trying to establish yourself, that's what you should be doing to sustain drives. If I'm a wide receiver, when I get the ball in my hand, my number one priority is, hey, look, I gotta get in this goddamn end zone.
Score.
Right?
Every time I
gotta
touch the ball as a receiver, I'm trying to get in the house.
Right. But as for a running back, every time I touch this ball, I'm really just trying to get to that yellow marker.
Yeah.
I got to get to that yellow marker. I got to move the chains, right? Because that's what's going to set up the big plays for the wide receivers to go score the touchdowns.
Yep.
You know? So that's why I said I disagree when, like, you know, because that's my whole argument against Zay Flowers, right? And this is the first time I brought up number 4 here on this episode of the show. But that's my whole thing with Zay. It's just like, man, you know, you're getting all these receiving yards, but I went as far to call it empty calories. You know, 1,000+ yards, 1,200 yards, but only 5 touchdowns. It's like, you gotta finish the job. Finish the job. Kobe
Oh,
Bryant
I
famously
see.
said,
Hey,
"Job's
y'all.
not finished."
Y'all, I see where we're going now.
Where are we going?
I see where we're going now with this. It finally came out. That Zay PTSD he got.
Oh my gosh! Did you take your shot for Wandering Raven yet?
I don't know, but I'm finna take it. But I know I
All
got
right,
another
because
one
you got
too.
another one, yeah.
I don't know if this is for Wandering Raven or not. I can't remember, but here we go.
And
That
TC
was better.
says, "I agree with you, Coach."
Yeah, I'm coming, TC. Let me recuperate.
Let me recuperate. Give me a second. I know how that is when you're trying to go back to back. Void, while he recuperates, TC, I got you. I'm gonna bring you right back up on right back up on screen. Void says, "Keeping the drive alive is everyone's job, Sutton. Got to do your 1 for 11."
111.
I get that.
I agree.
I get that. It is everyone's job. Yeah.
Boy, that's why the other 52 got to come to the party. Lamar has done more than enough every freaking year he's been the starter. The other 53 plus the coaches, you got to bring you got to do your 153 or whatever the number is when you add all of them together. Lamar has done enough. We got a 2-time, should be 3-time MVP that go out there and just be lights out and do shit we ain't seen in the NFL ever. Everybody else got to do their job. Now, I'm going to answer a question. I don't know if you still was going to answer something, but it kind of go back to the video that you had with Buddy up there about the athletic quarterbacks not winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned Mike Vick. You mentioned Josh Allen. You mentioned somebody else you mentioned.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. In all those situations, when you get those athletic guys, whether they black or white, because you get some white guys that are athletic too, so it ain't no discrimination here. The GM don't put proper weapons around him. And when you talk to Brodney's coming on next week.
Yeah.
When you talk to Brodney, ask him the weapons that Cam Newton had when he was in Carolina, when he was on everybody. His only real weapon was the damn tight end. Olsen.
Yeah.
When Cam was dabbing on folks and winning the MVP, he had one real weapon. He was the weapon. Cam was the weapon.
Yeah, I mean, he was the weapon. He also had a damn good defense at the time.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so you look at Josh. When Josh went to the AFC Championship games a couple times, them 2 linebackers was playing lights out. Not Matt Miller, whatever Milano and the other linebacker, and they had defensive linemen. You look at Mike Vick. Mike Vick ain't who name a wide receiver Mike Vick played with.
Deshaun Jackson.
That was in Philly.
Oh yeah. And I mean, in Atlanta, shoot, really can't name him. Who? Did he play with Roddy White?
I don't think so. I think Roddy White played with Matt Ryan.
Okay, then I can't even remember, honestly.
And then Josh had Stephon Diggs for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
And y'all know I hate Josh, so I ain't trying to take up for Josh, but hell, let's throw Joe Flacco in here. After Joe Flacco got paid, who he played with besides a 35-year-old
coach? It's bombs. It's bombs. You got to catch up, coach. It's bombs. It's bombs going down.
Hold on.
It's Baghdad right now.
Hold on.
It's Baghdad.
Out unless you playing the bang.
It's Baghdad right now. TC, you got to get with TC first. You got to catch up with TC.
Oh shit, ain't nothing now. Damn.
Yeah, you got to pour it back up. Hey, shout out to y'all donating, man. We appreciate y'all here on this happy hour stream. Replay game. Shout out to y'all too. All right, TC.
Hey, replay game. Make sure y'all hype the video.
Yeah. Helps out with the good old algorithm. I know how it goes.
All right. That's you, TC. I think. And that's a 50 bomb, so I gotta fill it up.
The 50 bomb. Okay. Chef Trez going crazy with the 50 ball on Coach's channel. Debate hate will be in full effect. Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Find the book.
They say debate hate will be in full effect this season. He is on the chopping block, Sutton, and take a shot for all the Zay slander too. Well, that's Coach's. That's you on Coach's channel. So Coach got to take that punishment. Coach got to take that punishment. But
you got to go to his channel and make him take punishment, Chef.
Let me see. I think Chef Trez already. Yeah, Chef Trez. He's the latest name in the book. He's the latest addition. I remember he was in the chat the other day. Yeah, he in the book. He in the book.
What happened? Oh, they scored.
Yeah.
Come on, Kate. Hey, this is the missus is in here too as well.
Hola.
She's
Happy 4th weekend.
Hola, happy 4th. Hey, let me see yours too. So we got 2.
Okay.
We got 2. We got
his and hers. I love that.
Regular leather.
Love that.
I ain't hear you holler, so I know they scored.
Oh, I did.
Oh. Yeah, we kind of rooting for Cape Verde because we know how they be cheating for Messi.
Oh man, I gotta ask you about that USA penalty the other day too.
Bullshit,
man. BS.
Did you see the hold on, let me take my shot first. This is
go
for
ahead.
you.
Yeah. Chef Trez, that's for you. Ooh.
Ooh. But yeah, did you see the
the
tweet where they put all the different pictures of people doing the same thing?
Yeah, I did see that. Shout out to you, Dorn.
Not even getting a foul. Not even getting a foul.
Yeah, let's get through these other super chats here. Bateman has 7 touchdowns because Zay and Likely got doubled in the end zone. That's not fair. That's not fair. And that's not the only reason why he had those touchdowns either.
Yeah, if you remember,
no, not last year.
Not last year. No, yeah,
last year. He had 9 in the regular season, 11 if you're counting the postseason in 2024. But yeah, he had 9 touchdowns in the regular season, Doran. But it wasn't just because Zay and Likely got doubled in the end zone or in the red zone or whatever. It was
Doran. I'm gonna say it's Doran.
Rashad Bateman getting open. I mean, he was a deep threat all year long. Remember the Bucks game, the Chargers game. Like, what are we talking about?
Mentally, he be gone, but Bateman can run some goddamn routes.
Yeah.
Mentally, he tap out when he don't get the ball early, but Bateman can run some goddamn routes. And I think he just needs to. This is what I think Bateman should do. Okay, this is a new staff. Let me reset. Let me go out and put my best foot forward with this new staff because they ain't gotta worry about John's doghouse. Ain't gotta worry about these preconceived notions about how I am or whatnot. This is a new staff, new receiving coach, new offensive coordinator. Let me put my best foot forward. And then if I ain't what I need to be, I go model.
Come on, coach.
No,
going to model.
The picture I put up, the Bateman's a good looking dude. No homo. Bateman a good looking dude.
I mean, he is for sure. I saw his latest Instagram post. You know, he be styling on him.
Well, I got a picture of Bateman right here. Hold on, man. Let me share it with the people. Nice.
But, I mean, picture. Bateman's my guy.
Where is
Bateman's my guy?
Oh, yeah, that's me. Hold on. USB. Y'all see all the shit I got up here?
I'll pull it off till you get it.
No, you good. Ain't nothing on here
that
I get in trouble. Right. Nothing up here to get me in no trouble.
Right.
What's this? June of 26. Where's June?
But yeah, Doran. No, Bateman had those touchdowns because he was running routes really well. He was getting deep, threatening defenses vertically, and he was making big plays. Man, he was making himself available to Lamar. I think about that Cincinnati game. When Lamar's scrambling around and he finds Bateman in the back of the end zone, he does that little jump Steph Curry pass, the no look. Bateman can work with Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
People be thinking he can't, but he can work with Lamar Jackson. He just needs Lamar Jackson. That is needs the time. Chef Trez dropping the 50. Woo, dropping the 50. And my guy Rashad Bateman. Look at this. Chef Trez dropping the 50 says run them shots, son. Hashtag hate runs on bait. No, it does not. Hate does not run on bait. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, man.
This is my ketchup right here. This is my ketchup.
That's crazy.
Y'all on my neck tonight.
Man, the bait hate that is runs deep. It runs deep with a lot of y'all. I don't know why, but it does.
Hey,
but that's okay though.
Sure.
Because listen, like I said before, I'm gonna need a whole lot of apologies come season time. Okay, I already got my my Rashad Bateman apology form already queued up.
You gonna send it to him?
I'm gonna send it to everybody personally. I'm gonna send it to everyone personally.
Chef,
Um,
thank you for doing what you've done tonight for both
yeah,
of us. We
absolutely.
really, really, really appreciate it. Like I was telling Chris yesterday when she did, basically the same thing. You guys don't know how much that means to us, especially in this time of nothingness from the Ravens for the most part.
Yeah, yeah. It's the dry season. It's the
Yeah.
dry season.
But I will say
Yeah,
this: I'm working on something for my channel that we don't normally get these opportunities. And it's a lot, in life I was late to learn it's more about who you know than what you know. And in
for
this
sure, for
case,
sure.
and in this case, who I know may help me bring something to you guys that you normally wouldn't get in our space. And you know what I mean by our space. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what it is yet because I need it to actually happen first. But the initial conversations have been good, and I'm waiting on time and date like that.
Shoot, I guess we got to talk about that too. Off stream for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. I tell you.
definitely. But Chef Trez, this one is for you, brother. Let's go ahead and get this one ready. You ready? Hey,
Oh, I
Chef
gotta do this. I
Trez.
gotta do this shot. But Hulk just gave you a great idea.
With a chef fries?
Yep, Chef Trez, this one's for you, brother.
She know what Chef did? You told her what Chef did? Dropping bombs over Baghdad over there.
She said, Jesus Christ.
You see the latest one I just got?
Hold on, let me get back to the chat. Let me see. Hawk TV.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Thank you so much, Chef Trez. Again, that means so much to us here. I don't appreciate debate hate. You know that, and you in the book. Okay. But I appreciate the donation for sure, brother. All the
Thank you,
support
Chef. Again,
does
thank
not go unnoticed for sure. The Hawk TV dropping the 10 piece in the chat on Coach's channel says merch idea for Sutton. Take the list of names you got and put them on PRP shirts, hoodies, or wherever you can place it on after Bateman's season. Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy right
That'd be
there.
fire. That's a great idea.
It's
Especially,
gonna,
let's say Bateman come out and go for 1,210
yeah,
touchdowns.
yeah.
That'd be nuts.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be like a graphic, like one of those throwback graphic T-shirts, like vintage. It's gonna have Rashad Bateman, and in this 7 in the Darkness Falls jersey, right? It's gonna be black, vintage, right? I'm just imagining stuff. It's gonna say Bait 7. You feel me? And then on the back, it's gonna be like those shirts that have the tour dates and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna say at the top, at the title, it's gonna say "Stay on that side," and it's gonna have all the names right underneath it. That's what it's gonna say.
For Bateman catching a touchdown.
Exactly. Yep. What they talking about? That's how it's gonna be. That's a good idea, Hawk. That's a great idea, Hawk. Appreciate that.
This
It's
for
for
you,
Hawk.
Hawk.
There you go, man.
Mama Mia. I'm gonna be asleep.
He said I'm gonna be sleeping.
And I got somewhere to go.
Oh yeah, where you headed?
Just from my homeboys, his birthday, and he in town from his birthday was yesterday, but he in town from way. But they got a house here and kids here, so they came into town for the summer. So
True. Okay.
just going, celebrate a little bit.
Yeah. We're doing a company tomorrow. We're gonna have company over tomorrow and celebrate and stuff like that. So tonight I get off. I'm drinking a little bit. Me and my lady, we just chilling. But tomorrow's gonna be our day.
Mm-hmm. Good thing I ain't got to drive, so I'm good. I'm good.
There you go. There you go.
I'm
I
good.
know that's right. There you
I
go.
got 2 more to take. God damn it.
Oh, did I miss one?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
Heather.
Heather.
She re-upped the membership, then dropped 10.
And then drop 10. What's going on, Heather? Appreciate you
Hey.
for coming through. Oh, I heard that mezcal opening.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Well, while you doing that, I want to ask you. Remember about that USA versus Bosnia game and that penalty. And Balogun got, he got ejected from that game for stepping
And
on the dude's
suspended.
ankle and suspended for a game. What did you make of that?
I thought it was total bull. You know what? Because actually, I think it's been some. So you know how the U.S. has finally gotten into soccer like this year. So
Yeah.
you know how we do. We're internet sleuths in the United States. I don't know if you saw it or not, but the referee in that game had already been like under investigation for some shady shit
For
before.
fixing games. Yep, Alex told me yesterday.
So it was a game versus I want to say the Congo, where it was a questionable call, but the dude from the Congo hit the ball first, but because he tripped somebody else, they gave him a penalty shot and they fucking won the game off of it.
Yeah. I don't understand, some of the penalties in the replay system that they have in soccer in this World Cup. I was watching it and I was telling Alex yesterday, I was like, it felt like almost like the red card was so petty, and like the whole rule of suspending a player after a red card is so petty to me. It almost felt like they were trying to humble the Americans in a way. It was just like, y'all are doing better than expected, but like soccer is not y'all sport.
Right.
Okay. Like, leave soccer to Brazil and France and England, Argentina, let them handle that. Like, y'all are not about to have y'all way as always, right? As Americans, y'all are privileged, entitled. We're gonna take away y'all best player for the next game. It almost felt like somebody made the call.
I was about to say, people, they were like, well, was Bala going to have you say it? He just no, motherfucker. That's the best player on the team. Forget Christian Pulisic, whatever you say his name. Balogun is the best player on the team by far.
Yeah.
And I'm just not getting into soccer because of this World Cup, but he's by far the best player on the team.
Yeah. I mean, I think that especially in this World Cup, he has been the best player. I mean, Pulisic's been banged up a little bit. In this one. And the last one, definitely Pulisic was the guy. But in this one, Balogun, he's been the number one. What, did I miss something?
Don't bring it up, but look at Moggs. Look at Moggs.
What Moggs say? I must have missed it.
Now it's 17 seconds ago.
They
Q Africa. I told my wife this before I came on. Africa is hooping. They had like 6 countries: Cape Verde, South Africa, Congo, Morocco, Egypt, and you know what's crazy, son? A lot of people don't know Morocco and Egypt in Africa.
Really?
A lot of people don't know that.
Egypt? I thought that was a given.
It's Northern Africa. They don't know. And I teach history and I teach geography and stuff like that. So when people say that, I'm like, how did you get out of high school?
I mean, listen, they don't geography. I mean, at least when I was back in high school, they didn't teach it all that tough. They did not.
You want to hear something funny?
What?
I know a young lady.
And don't run from Heather's support either.
Oh, no. It's right here. I already got it pulled up.
Okay, cool.
I already got it pulled up. I know a young lady. You know how in the textbooks, when you see the map of the United States, because, Hawaii and Alaska are kind of not attached, they kind of put them side by side.
Yep.
I know a young lady that thought they were side by side for real.
I blame the schools. I blame the textbooks. Because why are you doing that? You feel me? Well, the mind of a child is so impressionable.
She ain't a child.
And how old was she?
How old is she now? Or how old was she when I found out?
How old was she when you found out?
30-ish. I was 20 something. My wife knows exactly who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about. My wife knows exactly who I'm talking about.
That's kind of bad.
She knows exactly who I'm talking about.
That's kind of bad. At 30, I mean, because you should know about. You should have seen like an actual 360 map of the globe by then.
In the textbook they put the little inserts. They have Hawaii and Alaska.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, because it's only a limited amount of space on the page, and they just put they group them together, and it looks like they're right next to each other when in reality they are thousands and thousands of miles apart. So but no, they really don't teach it too tough in high schools anymore. I know in college, when I got to college, I had a whole class on it. See, in high school, it's more of like just a subject. It's like a what do you call it in when you teach, like a module, or we learning this week. What is that called?
Modules come more so because we do this online stuff now. That's kind of done happened after COVID, and we do so much with Canvas now. So you have your modules and you have like so many activities into the module, and then you may have a test after it. And honestly, that's kind of how I teach my personal finance class now in mods. I kind of use the canvas, and I kind of try to let them go at their own pace, but
Mhm.
not because in the class, I don't know. Well, you may not know, in the class you got 19 different learners. Like you got, and I don't want to say this wrong. You got your people that probably shouldn't be in my class,
Mhm.
and you got people that are super smart. Then you got your regular students as well. All that shit in the same class, and I got to figure out who, what, when, where, and how at the same time. So teaching taxes. So they got like taxes is a major part of my class. This last 9 weeks we just had, I cut
Mhm.
this shit out
Why?
because I knew I had so many different styles and types of students. They fucking mind was gonna explode if I showed them how to do a easy 1040 or deductions.
But like, you don't think that that's
But
the stuff that's like most important for these
it is
kids though?
important, but they making me do that to 10th graders instead of 12th graders. Before it
Mm.
was a mandated class in Florida, I had a bunch of juniors and seniors that had jobs and the shit was important to them. But now they've made it a 10th grade class, and them kids don't give a rat's. Like I had one kid,
Yeah, that don't make
her
sense.
I was teaching them how to do the tax stuff to eat like fill it out the old school way. She came to me and she said, Coach, she said, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but my stepdad says, why are you teaching this to us when the computer gonna do it? Because you can do, TurboTax
TurboTax
and all that shit.
and
I'm
yeah.
like, well, what if you don't know how to do it on a computer and like the tax person try to screw you? You need to at least be able to
Yeah, besides that,
check them. And
because
she's like, yeah,
even
I
in
understand that, but I'm just telling you what my dad said.
huh. Huh. Yeah, because I mean, like, even when you use a site like TurboTax, you still have to know what the fuck they're talking about. Because they're gonna
Exactly.
ask you a set of questions, and like, if you don't know what the
Oh,
answers are to those questions, then
who this
you
for?
kind of
I
like,
got
it's
who
for
this for.
Heather. That's
Yeah,
for Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, the Q the God says in the chat here, nah, learn that shit. It's a skill. It is.
Exactly.
And like when I was in high school, that was not a class at all.
Because I had before it was mandated for 10th graders, I had some seniors like, oh, this all it takes to do taxes? I say, hey, you a little side hustle right there.
Mm-hmm.
While
Yeah.
you in college, if you can figure this out, and I gave you the basics of it, you a little side hustle right there, make you $200-300. If you go in the hood and somebody getting $3,000 because they got 59 kids, get you $300 of it. Because you know how to do their taxes. Shit,
There
go.
you go.
Hey, be a little entrepreneur. Get you a little side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach, I know you gotta run. I want to ask you one more thing before we get out of here.
Okay.
It's 4th of July weekend. A big staple of a weekend like this, 4th of
Mm-hmm.
July, is like cookouts,
Mm-hmm.
right? I want to know, like, what's your favorite cookout food, right? 4th of July, what's your plate looking like?
Oh, baked beans, vegetarian baked beans that somebody does so well. And I would say, and I don't eat this much because my wife don't eat red meat, but I would say ribs. But I haven't
Okay.
had enough. Cause my thing is, and I love the barbecue, but because like our kids are grown and it's just me and her, and then she don't eat red meat, so I don't really do it that much. But some good tender ribs.
Yeah.
And they ain't necessarily got to be overly sauced, but they need to be seasoned right. And some great potato salad. If I get them three things and some good drink, I'm good.
I can't get with you on the potato salad.
Potato salad.
I can't get with you. Can't get with you. I think we had this conversation before too.
We
It might
have
have been
not.
when Jose. I think it was with Jose. I think we
Oh,
did.
because he was telling you about the Jamaican, not the Jamaican, the Haitian, whatever his ethnicity is. Damn, I just fucked that word up. They did something in because Jose from the islands. He ain't necessarily from the main. He from the islands. They do some kind of macaroni or something crazy that they do, and I think that's
I
the
wonder what
conversation we had.
island he's from.
Oh, there you go, right there. He's still here. Island stuffing. He's still here. Highly
I
stuffed.
got a feeling I know what island it is. I got a feeling I know, but I don't want to say because I don't want to sound dumb.
Virgin Islands.
Virgin Islands. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was thinking, but Virgin Islands, that makes sense. Yeah, nah, just potato salad just never been my thing. Big dog, never been my thing. Ribs also, I'm not a fan.
So you from the north, dog. You probably eat stuffing for Thanksgiving, don't you?
I hate stuffing with all my heart.
Get that shit out of here. Eat
I
dressing.
hate it.
Eat dressing.
I didn't. Isn't it the same thing?
No, it is not. Stuffing is what you Northerners, what you Yankees eat. Dressing is what we eat in the dirty.
Call me a gringo.
Dressing is what we eat in the dirty.
Nah, dressing.
Mason Dixon to get dressing.
I had seafood dressing for the first time last year.
Was it good?
Yeah. My neighbor who is from Louisiana, he made some seafood dressing.
That dirty.
That shit was hitting. It was so good. It was so good. But stuffing, nah, I never been a fan of stuffing. Don't want to get too deep on the Thanksgiving food. We'll get to that later in November.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the cookout food, my plate, I'm gonna need me a hot dog that's burnt to a crisp. Okay.
Charred.
You feel me?
You gotta have a little black on it. Gotta have
a little bit.
Gotta have a little bit.
Motherfucker better be melanated all over. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on, Heather. HFN. And I don't want to say that out loud. She asked me, do I eat chitlins?
Yeah.
HFN. I'm gonna leave it at that. Figure it out.
Yeah, nah.
What else on there?
We don't eat no pig feet over here.
Intestines.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what chitlins are. Pig intestines.
I don't know how y'all do it. Anywho,
she said
no, because I got one that might throw y'all off too. So, like I said, hot dog. Of course, I need me a burger.
Okay.
With cheese. Dirty rice. I don't know if you had no dirty rice before, but dirty rice.
Yeah, I've had dirty rice, but not for like a 4th of July food.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, sides are interchangeable. You know what I mean? Like you could do what you want with sides.
You can. Let me ask Heather something real quick because she said she like pig feet too. Heather, do you like hog head cheese?
Hog head? Excuse me? Excuse me? Hog head? What?
Cheese.
Who?
Hog head cheese. My uncle used to own a little corner store, and that was one of his best sellers. You know how you used to go in the corner store and they would like slice your deli meat?
Yeah.
My uncle owned a store, and he was, lunch meat and ham and turkey and hog head cheese. One of the things that they would come in there and eat. And I don't know what the real name of it is, but I just know Uncle Frank used to cut some hog head cheese, and them jokers used to buy the crap out of it.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
I don't know what the real name
good,
of it
but
is.
If you like it, I love it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm with that. Now, I will say this though. I'm a big fan of, it's gonna sound crazy, on the grill, frog legs.
They all right.
Frog legs?
Taste like chicken. They all right.
Taste like chicken. Well, see, to me, it's like a mixture between chicken and like lobster.
They tough though.
But they're not though. That's why I said chicken. Like,
I guess it depends on who cooks them and how they cook them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying like on the grill,
just straight up fry them. They tough.
Well,
on the grill,
I've never eaten them fried.
They might be a little. I've never had them on the grill. I had them one time and they were fried. And they were
they're so good on the grill. On the grill, it's like it's like a mixture between like chicken breasts and like lobster.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like the perfect mixture between like tough but also moist and a little bit gamey. It's so good. They're so good. Now, when you're eating it, it literally is like 2 frog legs. That's it. It look like somebody just cut the stomach and head off of a frog. Like literally.
It's the bottom half. It looks kind of
gross. It's the bottom half. Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's the legs. Obviously.
Let me ask you this question. Yeah. How do you feel about crawfish?
I've never had crawfish.
Especially with you being out in Houston now.
And that's what I'm saying. They're so big on it out here, coach. They're huge on it. And I've
I
never
don't, I
had it. And
don't,
every
I
time I
don't,
tell
I
somebody from
don't
out
eat
here,
spicy food.
they go
I just eat
crazy.
only spicy food. I need my crawfish to make my nose run.
See, so wait, crawfish is traditionally spicy? I didn't know that.
For the most part, yeah.
Well, does it depend on who make it and what they season it with,
No,
obviously.
you better. The shit better be spicy. At least you gotta make your nose run. If it don't make your nose run, don't
Because I
go
would
there no more.
imagine it's naturally salty, right?
It definitely is salty. But
Yeah,
the thing is,
naturally.
when you make crawfish, and I'm trying to remember the last time I cooked them, you basically boil the water. You got to put a bunch of citrus in there. You got to put your seasoning, which is extremely spicy, and it's a bunch of water. So depending on how much water you have, the water may level it down. But I need my crawfish to make my nose run, and I need to have to drink a beer with it to cool my my palate down. That's the only thing I eat spicy. I hate spicy food except for crawfish.
I love spicy food. Me personally, I can't get enough of it. But I've never had crawfish though, so I got to try some. I mean, we've got so many different crawfish restaurants around, even
Now,
just in my area.
I don't suck the head.
Oh,
I don't suck the
see.
head. And they say that's where a lot of
that.
flavor at. Well, that's the flavor. I don't know. It's just something in me. I ain't fucking no fucking head. No,
I ain't with that.
no, fuck that. No.
I ain't with that.
God damn
Mog
it.
says no pork on my fork or shellfish on my dish. I feel that. I mean, shellfish, I'm with that, but pork, yeah, I try to stay away.
Hey, shout out to Cape Verde, man. Shout out to Cape Verde. I didn't know that place existed, but after this World Cup,
did they beat Argentina?
Nah, they lost. They
lost
3-2 in extras.
Ooh.
They took them to extra inning. I mean,
they fought hard.
Extra time or whatever. Shout out to Cape Verde, man. Shout out to Cape Verde.
Fought hard.
They fought hard. They were ranked 70 something in the world and took the number 1 ranked team to the brink. To the brink. To the brink. He just got there, Mike. He a expat. He ain't been there his whole life.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Sutton, how haven't you had no crawfish living in Houston? Yeah, I'm like a year and a half here,
My homie was in your, and I know what city you in. I ain't gonna say it, but my homie was in your city playing golf today.
Oh, there's a lot of golf going on here. We live in a nice, quiet part of town where like it's a bunch of golf courses and all sorts of stuff like that. So I wouldn't doubt it. I've never really been into golf myself.
I love it. I suck at it, but I fucking love it.
I don't know how you get into something that you suck at.
I can't, cause it's like this. When I do hit good shots, it makes you want to go back. Because my short game is terrible, but when I'm on with the driver, I hit that bitch further than some people that have been playing 20, 30, 40 years.
But how accurate do you hit it though?
I'm saying once I lock in with my driver, I'm banging that bitch. But my short game is terrible. But I do have, like, when I play with, like, my homeboy that was in your neck of the woods, I played with him in my hometown. And he showed me some stuff to work on my short game. So my short game has gotten better. But when I tell you, when I lock in with that driver, the natural, because I played baseball in high school and college, that natural power and torque from my hips, I'd be knocking the fuck out the ball.
Yeah.
But my short game was terrible. That was I played one time during COVID. And I think it was a par 5. It was like almost a 500-yard hole. And so it was people way down there. So I was letting them, do their thing because I didn't want to hit the ball up on them. And so they got like right by the hole. I'm like, shit, I can't hit it that far. I hit that bitch right by them. And they was like, well, no, you can just play. I'm like, man, I'm not fucking up this great shot. This is probably the best shot I ever hit. I'm gonna just go to the next hole. Fuck this putting. I'm not gonna mess this up. I'm gonna take this drive and I'm going to the next hole. Forget this putting.
Wait, how does that work though? Because don't you got to finish it?
Nope, I don't. I pay for this. I'm gonna go do what I want to do.
But I mean, I feel like even if you finish it, it still wouldn't take away from the great shot, though, right?
I put a 3 on that card and went on by my business.
He said, "I'm proud of my work." Shit,
it was a par 5. I put a 3 on that joint and went on by my business.
That's funny.
I'm from like no BS. I probably piped about 320. That it is the best shot I've ever hit in my life.
Yeah. I gotta get into it. I gotta get into it, coach.
I
It's
just
going
don't
on
like
too
going by
much around me.
myself.
I just gotta try.
That's why I don't like. I got a box of ball, 2 box of balls and tees sitting right there, and I can't find nobody here to go. I just don't like going by myself because I get put in groups with folks I don't want to fuck with.
Mm,
If you get what I'm saying.
yeah. Well, shoot. Don't Engraven live down there with you?
No, and Gravely live close to Miami. I'm in North Florida.
Oh yeah. So y'all like what? 6 hours?
7 hours.
7?
It
Okay.
take me 7 hours. If I drove, it take me 7 hours to get to Miami.
True.
Coach,
true,
what's your
true.
thoughts on sugar on grits? Keep that shit. Hell
Sugar
no.
on grits?
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't think I mind it. I mean, as long as I got catfish with my grits, I'm straight.
So so we celebrating 10 years of marriage this year. And
Okay, congratulations. Clap it up for that. 10 years.
And so
I'm gonna take a shot for that. I don't know about you.
shit, I will too, shit. Baby, we're taking a shot for 10 years. I don't know
10 years. Everybody, listen, if you're watching right now, if you're part of the replay gang or the live chat, and you got a drink in your hand, we're going to toast up to 10 years.
10 years.
Coach's marriage. That's what we're doing here.
10 years.
Here we go.
And
10 years.
Actually, if you want to see the wedding, it's on YouTube. It's the only video on the Mrs.'s channel. It's the only video. Matter of fact, let's just throw a little snip. No, I'm gonna
throw it up there.
I'm gonna mute the sound. Hold on, I'll throw it up. I'm gonna mute the sound though, because it got some music in there that's
copyright.
Yeah.
All right. Lots of congratulations in the chat.
Appreciate y'all. While I try to go find this. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead and find that. We take a look. Man, those of y'all who are still watching right now, troopers, appreciate y'all. Over 100 people, so y'all messing with us. Obviously, thank y'all so much again. Welcome to 4th of July weekend. Like I said, to top the show off, be safe this weekend, be smart this weekend. Also, be sure to have a whole lot of fun. Coach, you ready for us?
I am.
All right.
So we'll just kind of skim. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Look at that shot right there.
So obviously, the Vegas drone stuff. That's stock footage. We got married in Vegas at Paris, the casino.
Okay. Wait, Paris, the casino. What is that called? What is that? Is it the Venetian?
No, I think it was Paris. I think. Coach, I just celebrated 67 years. Wow.
67. Who is that?
Mary Atkins. Wow.
Mary Atkins just celebrated 67 years of marriage. I took a shot. My liver would break. Clap it up. Mary Atkins. Oh my goodness. Congratulations.
7 years. That is crazy.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he went through all the different things, and that's, y'all know who that is.
Nice B-roll there.
Y'all know who that is. Man, our videographer was awesome. Our photographer was trash. So much that we didn't even buy the fucking pictures from the photographer. He was awesome. Luckily, see that guy right there? That's my cousin.
Mike with the 67 jewels from Mary. Appreciate that, Mike.
This is my cousin right here. Luckily, I invited him to come. Luckily. Because he's a photographer too in my hometown.
My man, Coach is looking sharp. Hold on. No, Coach. Coach. Nah, we're not just gonna speed past this. Hold on. Coach, step into my office real quick. Because why my man Coach looking like the bad guy in a Tyler Perry movie. Like the perfect cast, like the perfect cast, like he looked good. You know what I'm saying? And I know he treat his lady the best, you know what I mean? But like he looked like what Tyler Perry would depict as a bad guy in one of his movies. You look like a movie star, is what I'm saying.
I'm
Hey,
with you, my guy.
I
I
got
can't get
some.
with potato salad. Weary face emoji.
Oh,
That's for me. Oh,
TC
that's
with
for
a
you.
10. Yeah,
That's
that's
for
for
you.
me.
I can't get. I'm with you, my guy. I can't with potato salad. Hey, TC, do you have raisins in your potato salad?
Wait, what in the potato salad?
Raisins.
Raisins?
You know that's what the other people do. They put raisins.
I don't even fuck with raisins. So and I don't fuck with potato. So raisins and potato salad together, abomination.
What?
Abomination.
This is my first look.
This is beautiful. How long had it been
What you mean?
since? Because you said that was your first look. How long had it been since you last seen her?
Oh, the day before. The day
Okay,
before.
okay.
We did a first look actually before we got married. Like to see what the dress looks like and each other.
Yeah.
So the night before.
Okay.
And then from there we went to the chapel to get married.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This is the actual wedding. We had a opera singer there who's actually in the family, who sung opera like all over. Like she sing like when you listen to it without, because I got the sound turned off, you'll hear her singing opera, and she's actually sung all over the world singing opera.
Okay.
And then, fast forward, this is the wedding. Oh, that's my daughter. That's our daughter right there.
No.
This is my son. This is
Okay.
my mother. What my other son? My other son, you can't see him because his head is kind of afflicted. And this is, the bride's mother and father. Her side is red. My side is purple.
That was your colors.
Mm-hmm. Nice little prayer. There's my daughter saying our vows. For those that don't know, I used a little line from Bad Boys in my vows. We ride together, we die together. I put that in my vows.
Yeah.
And
Nice, nice.
This is the party afterwards. The party, bruh. The party,
It was
went
lit.
down. What? What did it go down? It wasn't. I just hate that I couldn't enjoy it as much because I was trying to make sure everything went as well as it was supposed to go.
Mhm.
We still got some of these bottles.
Really?
We crack one, like in a couple of days we'll crack one.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
bottle would say
definitely got to.
Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
We still got some of them.
10 years? Yeah, you definitely got to crack one of those. For sure.
So this is my garter, so to speak. I threw the football instead of a traditional garter.
Wait, your wife is a Delta?
No. A lot of people in her family is. My wife just ain't.
Oh, okay.
Her mom is, her godmom is, friends, some of her friends are. She just not.
I got you. Somebody put something in the chat that made me think that.
Oh yeah, they might have saw something, but it's a bunch of Deltas in their family.
I see.
This lady was making food at like as you asked for it. When I tell you that,
Made the order, huh?
when I tell you this was so good.
Real quick, this one from my boy
TC.
TC. TC, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for dropping the 10 piece.
I ain't even get to taste it all. It was so good.
Woo.
I'm gonna go show you my children's. These are my two boys right here.
Okay.
This is my namesake. This is Junior. He is this is 2020. He'll be 25 next month. And then this one, who's just turned 23 yesterday. Oh, son.
Uh-oh.
He just not getting to the point where he got a nice little job. He can kind of buy me gifts.
Uh-huh.
Man, I got this shit yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I was so happy.
Woo!
I don't know if you can see it, but it got some kind of like animal.
It's like suede. Does that look like suede?
It's like, what?
Wait, put it in the camera again.
I opened this box. I was like, oh, snap. He done went nuts.
That look like suede to me.
It's some kind of animal something. It ain't traditional suede. It's whatever it is, but I'm gonna rock the shit out of it.
Those are nice. Those are nice. I like that. I like that.
But yeah, he sent me that, and I was like, okay, good job. Okay, good job.
Is
And
it
they,
okay? Good job.
then they did a
Okay.
little dance for their intro,
Mm-hmm.
and this is us about to come out the floor. So that the whole little thing kind of came about the floor to like make your grand entrance.
Yeah.
And a little
First
dance,
dance.
then food, cake, more dancing.
Void, appreciate the jewels, Void.
Oh, we had cotton candy at our wedding.
Cotton candy. You know what? The more I'm watching this video, it's like I wish I would have been your videographer. I know you said your videographer was great, but like I see, because I'm a videographer first before I'm a photographer. That's what a lot of people don't know. And it's like, this is a good video, but like,
so
I'd have got you right.
Hold on. Say so once we finish, whenever you get free time, go back and actually watch the whole thing, and then come back and tell me how you would have, did whatever. Because right now, I'm just hitting snippets and whatnot.
No, it's a great video. I could tell it's a great video. It's just like, I like to, like, when I know, like, like my friends are having weddings and stuff, and I know I didn't know you at the time, obviously, but like, I always like to shoot all of my friends' like biggest moments and stuff like that. I treat it as like my passion project. I hardly even charge my friends when I do like events and for them and stuff like that. I look at it as like something for like my portfolio. I really do photography and videography as like a hobby now, and that's what makes it even more special for me, because like I'm not looking to really get paid for it anymore. I'm just looking to do it for the fun of it, and that's when I get my best results, my best work. But this is beautiful. Oh, you already know when the party get to going, it get crazy.
It went down. And actually, her brother performed for us. Her brother, like, do rap on the side, but this is my Omega stuff right here. Okay. All these brothers right here, Omegas.
The Q Sci-Fi. Yeah, it's like half the people on my dad's side of the family are Qs. Jared Green dropping the 2-piece in the chat says, hopefully I meet the right ones like you brothers.
Hey, they out there.
Yeah, definitely.
They out there. You just gotta find.
Way I say it, a lot of people be spiteful over the opposite sex, but way I say it, look, it's 4 billion people of the opposite sex if you go that way, right?
Right.
If you can't find nobody, and if you toxic out here thinking that everybody else of the opposite sex is like toxic or out to get you, then that's a skill issue.
Right.
I'll just say that. Like, just be yourself. Just be yourself. Focus on you and be yourself, and the right ones will come to you. You literally turn into a magnet when you focus on yourself and you do you. You turn into a magnet. Appreciate you, Jared, though, for dropping the 2-piece in the chat over on Coach's channel. Jared. You will meet the right one. You will meet the right one.
Have faith.
His fancy pants says y'all was in there wilding out.
Was we? I got look. I'm gonna stop right here. I got a homeboy that got married the day after me. That was kind of in my wedding. He got married the day after me in Vegas. Yeah. This son gonna grab the mic and had the DJ to start playing "Freaking You."
See? Those are the ones you got to watch out for.
I had some pastors at my wedding. Like, hey, I had to go run and get the mic. Hey, bro, you chill. I had to go grab the mic. Like, hey, chill, dog. Hey,
there's always that one at the wedding. You got to go get the mic from him. Hey, all right, sit down. You need to sit down. All right, look. That one time we was in goddamn Turks and Caicos. You don't need to bring that up. Okay.
The thing, this is our niece playing the violin, and it's her sister that sung opera. So just imagine this family. Her sister sings opera. She plays the violin. It's crazy. Crazy.
That's some talent.
We had a great time. But so the video is on my wife's channel. This is the only video on there. So if y'all want to see it, go to Lady of Distinction. No, it's LODIS 22, or just type in Ivan and Natasha's wedding. But come our anniversary, if you follow me on socials, I will be like tweeting it out over and over again because that's what I do on our wedding anniversary.
Okay. Okay. 10 years of marriage. Again, we do have to salute that and clap that up.
Yeah,
That's awesome, coach. That's awesome, coach. And then Mary Atkins as well. 67 years of marriage.
67, man.
67.
That's
What are we talking
crazy.
about, man?
That son, I feel like I'm old. It ain't even 50 yet. 67?
67.
Shout out to Mary, man.
I was in my car driving today, coach. I'm not even gonna lie to you in chat. I was in my car driving today, and I was thinking to myself, like, I'm 30 years old, and I'm not yet married. Soon come. But like, I'll never reach. And I heard your question, coach. I got you in a second. I'll never reach. And Afia with the 67 jewels. Appreciate you, Afia. I'll never reach 67 years of marriage because I'm already 30. You know what I'm saying? Unless by that time they come up with some sort of technology and make people live longer. Maybe they will. I don't know.
Oh, I'm reaching 67.
For sure.
The Lord got me. I'm reaching 67. The Lord got
you reaching 67? I'm talking about 67 years of marriage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Lord got me. I'm reaching 67.
And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I'm gonna reach 67 years. Cause like I would have to live for a long time. That's a long time. Boy, 67 jewels. Appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, that would put you. So just say you got married tomorrow. That puts you at 97.
I know. And honestly, coach, like, God willing, I would love to live to 97. I don't know if I would. I mean,
I'm hoping. I'm praying. I want 90 something.
I do want to touch 90.
I was thinking about this the other
90.
day.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I'm 49. And I thought, like, man, half my life over. I got to make the most of it. The rest of what I got. I got to.
Coach, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
This might be like a little personal, but like, have you ever felt you had like a midlife crisis?
Yes. When I turned 30.
When you turned 30?
When I turned 30, I had problems. Like when turning 30, I felt like that was like you old, and I was an idiot at 30. Because when I turned 30, I felt yes. But as far as right now, midlife crisis, no, I'm you know how, and I think, midlife crisis guys get 48, 49, 50, and they feel like, they got to get, you got to find them some young tenderonis and all that. No, I'm good. What I got, man, I'm good. 30 was my midlife crisis. I felt like I was, because I was I wasn't married anymore. My first wife, and I was in a relationship, but it had started to go left, and so at 30 I was, and then boss lady popped up.
There you go.
So it was like a godsend. So it is what it is. And she introduced me to travel, and right now you can barely get me to spend money on anything other than travel. Like,
it's funny, like my parents are the same way. My parents are like late 50s.
Because my daughter's your age, so I can kind of, my daughter's your age.
Okay. Yeah. So you could, you know how to like that goes and stuff. And like because my parents, like I said, late 50s, almost 60 years. They're pushing 60 in. They travel all the time. They're actually getting ready to come see me here in Houston on like Wednesday.
They live in Maryland still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But they're finna fly down here on, I think, Wednesday, literally to come see me. They just be anywhere and everywhere, and I love that for them, because I know they're starting to, well, the way they perceive themselves, they tell me this all the time. They feel like they're getting up there in age and they want to experience things, and I'm just like, that's beautiful. I mean, y'all got means to do it. Go ahead and do it. Like that, because that's important. It's very important. Q the God said here, shit, when I hit 35 for me, coach, that's when he said his midlife crisis is. Jared says at 30, life is just beginning.
Yeah, it is. Hey,
Afia says 30 brings you further clarity. Go ahead.
Throw my screen share up there again. This is something I posted today. I posted this today. So make sure, watch the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, what are you training for? Like, this guy working out.
Mm-hmm.
This is on my reel right now.
It looked like Devontae Adams on steroids.
So, hey, read that.
What does that say? In case a boy ever tries to hurt my dog. Oh yeah. No, you gotta stay on point. Gotta stay on point. There's different little things you can say that'll just motivate a man, galvanize him, get in that gym, get buff, get swole.
Because I tell you, that ain't my blood, baby, but that's my blood, baby.
Yeah. Go to war for it.
I do life for that.
Go to war for it.
I do life for that motherfucker. And I almost lost my job for that motherfucker. I put paws on him. Hey, don't fuck my baby.
Yeah.
Put paws on him.
The pause. Look, that's the thing. You got daughters, which I don't have kids, but like you got daughters, you got kids in general. Like, yeah, you put pause, you go to war for them, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't have children and you still need a reason to like stay dangerous,
that is it.
And if you a man, you know what they say. Yeah, I don't know if you know the saying, Coach, but as a man, if one man can hold you down, two could.
I honestly, as a man, you got to stay dangerous.
You got to.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right, yeah.
So we were going to Paris, and at the time they were, there was rumors that they were snatching people in clubs and making them pay exorbitant amount of like prices for drinks and whatnot to get out of there. So my wife was kind of sort of nervous about it, but not really. And she was like, what are we gonna do? I like, man. At the time, I was like 250, 260. I'm like, you had a 260 black man. You think they finna pull me in the club and keep me in there? I stop a hole in them Parisians. Now, you may not like the dude that you see at that time because I've never shown her that side of me. But I'm not fucking worried. Now, if they got guns, it's different. Yeah, but as far as one-on-one combat, I don't give a fuck if you know jujitsu, whatever. I know hood.
I know hood. I know how to fight.
If I get my hands on you, it's a fucking rap.
Yeah. Coach, have you ever? When was the last time you were in a fist fight?
College.
Me too.
College.
Me too.
We were hooping, and dude got fouled. He thought it was me. He stole on
me. Just off rip?
Yeah, off the rip. And I went to doing what I needed to do. And next thing I know, it was me, my roommate, one of my homeboys from high school. It was us three versus the fucking football team.
Oh, so y'all got jumped?
No, sir. The trunks were loaded, so it was about to be a jump. It was about to be a jump, but hey, my roommate
was at home base.
My roommate was from New Orleans. Me and my homeboy from the same hometown. So it was a little scrap, but it wasn't like a full jump. They realized who they was messing with. Now, did me and my roommate pay the price? Yes. Because we wasn't supposed to be hooping. We was on baseball scholarships. We wasn't supposed to be hooping. And so when I tell you Coach ran D-dog shit out of us, I ain't never ran that much in my life.
You had to run till you puke, huh?
What? We had, so on the baseball field, we had like advertising signs every 10 or 15 feet. So what he did was he made us run what they call poles, from foul pole to foul pole. And every time you got to a sign, you had to do a flip. We had to do that for like 2 hours. So you running 15 feet, flip, full flip. Yeah. 15 feet, full flip. 15 feet, full flip. By the time I finished with that, I was like, you know what, Coach? I'd rather take that ass whooping. I'd rather take that ass whooping.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, shit, that you start to weighing your options and be like, that would probably be better. I mean, when I used to play football, like we used to have to run those hills. Yeah, in the mud too. Oh yeah, you got your cleats and whatnot. Up them hills, down them hills. Up them hills, down them hills. Westlake Bulldogs, man, changed my life forever.
The crazy part is, going down hurts more than going up.
Oh, easily. Oh, you talk about how your quads are burning?
Yes.
Going up? On the way down, it feel like you stabbing needles and knives into them every single step.
You'd rather just roll down the hill with gravity.
For sure. Going down is way harder. It used to be the point, you get to the top of the hill, you put hands on hips, you try to catch your breath for, no, come on down. You feel me? Ain't no resting, But damn, them hills is crazy, bro. Them hills is crazy.
Like Homer said, he hadn't been in a fight since he was 18. I think I was maybe 19 when that happened.
Yeah, last time I was in a fight was when I was probably like an even 20. Probably like an even 20. I was me and my roommate, and just to preface this story real quick, and then I'll let you out of here, Coach. Preface the story, my roommate was bipolar and also depressed. He had both of those going on, and like
at the same time.
At the same damn time. And one night we decided we was gonna go out to a party, we was gonna hit the scene or whatever. So we was walking around campus or off campus, and we pull up to this one off campus house party, and we pull up to it and we walked. It was just me and him. It was a bunch of people at this party, a bunch of people inside, you could tell, a bunch of people outside trying to get inside, and then a bunch of people just kind of congregating in the street around the area. And so we're across the street from the house where the house party's going on. We just looking across. And there's some other dudes standing next to us who we look over to them. They're some brothers, you know what I'm saying? We look over to them and we're like, hey, look, hey, have y'all been in that party yet? Like, is it cool? Like, is it lit? Like, are we wasting our time or what? We were trying to be cool with them. And they turned to us and they said, y'all better get the fuck on. And like, it was like 3 of them. And like, I was like, whoa, like we were just over here trying to like, see if y'all been in the party.
Regular question.
Ask you a question. You feel me? We all go to the same school and shit. Like, I thought we was cool. And
so you knew him?
No, we didn't know him. We didn't know him. But we thought that they went to the same school as us because like, where I went to school, I went to school in the mountains. It was like, you said what?
Probably was locals. Locals always talk shit.
Because where I went to school in the mountains, like the locals, all white people.
Oh,
these were some black dudes.
Never mind.
Who were clearly from either A, Baltimore, or B, PG County.
Gotcha.
And so they start kind of barking at us like, y'all need to get the fuck on and shit. And like my roommate, again, being bipolar and depressed, he started going off on them, like gapping at the mouth to them, like
escalated the situation.
What the fuck? He escalated the shit. He took it to 10. And I'm like,
you can't leave him.
I'm dead. I can't leave him. I'm like right here. I'm trying to like diffuse it. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Let's just go on a party, bro. Like it's people waiting on us in there. Apparently they texting us like, where y'all at? Come inside. I'm like, bro, we don't got to do this. But like, nah, they taking it to 10. The dude in that group asked my roommate, like, where you from? My roommate asked the other dude where he from. I was like, oh man, Jared with the 10 piece. And I was like, oh man, it's over now. They both said where they from. They stamped their hoods. Hey, fuck your hood, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit. And then before I knew it, one dude came up behind my roommate who was with them and like got up in his ear like, yeah, what you gonna do now? My roommate turned around, popped that shit off, hit him in the chin, So my roommate was one-on-one with that dude, and I'm seeing that going on. I turn back around, and I'm faced with 3 dudes in front of me who on their side. And I'm like, all right. I got 3 dudes in front of me. One of them takes initiative, comes forward towards me, right? I'm like, okay, I'm going to square up. I'm going to see what's going on with this dude. Whatever happens after that happens, right? Dude throw a punch at me. I slip it, right? I throw a little jab back, okay? After that, it was over with. You know what happened, Coach?
They jumped you.
Because you know what happened, Coach? I look to my right. I look at the house party that we were supposed to be going in, and I saw 6, 7 niggas running out of the house, and I didn't recognize them. I was like, oh, it's over with.
They already sent the text.
They already sent the text.
They out here tripping.
My roommate over here squabbling with one dude, right? I got 3 dudes in front of me. I start going after one dude. Look again. I look at the house on my right. 6 dudes coming out. So I'm like, all right. A couple of them went to my roommate, so they didn't all come to me, right? So it was kind of like even. It was like 3-on-1, 4-on-1, whatever a piece. But long story short, man, I just had to take the L. You feel me? I couldn't like take all of them at the same time. I just had to cover up. Feel me? Your boy Sutton was like, I was like this. You dig?
This is what you do in that situation. And if you ever get in that situation,
I ain't have a switch on me, coach.
No. Just listen. The first motherfucker, punish him. That way, when they do kick your butt, they gonna talk about his ass. Hey, we whooped him, but he kicked your ass.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. It wasn't even enough time to actually get like a fair one off with just one of the dudes. Like I said, one of the dudes took initiative, stepped forward towards me. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna score with him. I'm gonna go with him as long as I can. But as soon as like exactly. But yeah, attack, right? But like I had to weigh my options. You feel me? Because it was already two other niggas watching, monitoring the situation. I knew as soon as I landed one punch, they was hopping in. You feel me? And then it didn't help that the other 6 dudes came out of the house. So long story short, man, like I said, I had to cover up. They got a couple hits off on me, busted my lip a little bit. I had to go to class like that for like a week or two. And but no, it was cool though. It was cool.
Look at Mike's comment, and I'm gonna tell you this last story before I get up out of here.
Okay.
So, the last time I actually like almost fought, we were in fucking Cowboy Stadium. And Jared, I got you right here, Jared. I ain't forgot about you. I got you right here, Jared. We were in Cowboy Stadium, and so we went to visit my homeboy who lived in Dallas at the time. He's a Saints fan. The Cowboys were playing the Saints. And so in my hometown, most people are either Saints or Cowboys fans. I was neither, but hey, I'm going for shits and giggles. And so we drive to Dallas overnight and have a blast the night before. We barely even sleep before the game. So we go to the game, and all of our seats are not necessarily side by side. They're kind of scattered in the same little section. And so obviously my homeboy, who's from New Orleans, he got a Saints jersey on. He rooting for his Saints. I think I'm neutral. I don't know. I think I got like a blue t-shirt on or some shit. And then some other people, like one of my other homeboys, got like the dude that was singing at my wedding, he got a Cowboys jersey on because he's a Cowboys fan. So it's like 5 of us, maybe 6 of us. And so, but it's one Saints fan. The rest of us are either neutral or Cowboys fans. So in this mix, you know, the game's going on. I think the Saints might actually be winning. And so some rowdy Cowboys fans call themselves getting on my homeboy case. And he was like, nah, fuck this. I beat your ass, such. And so they thought it was Cowboys versus him. We're like, oh, nah, hell nah. All the rest of us stood up. They're like, well, what y'all doing? You touch him, you got to deal with all us.
Yeah. It's real life now.
The shit bowed down real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
They thought they had the numbers on him.
They did. Because he was by himself, like with that jersey on. But in actuality, it was like 6 or 7 of us. And even some of the people that had the Cowboy jersey on, like, all right, touch him if you want. See what happened up here. Keep in mind, we way up in the top of Cowboy Stadium, so security ain't getting that quick.
Right. Some shit would have had to go down first.
The shit would have went down.
Yeah.
The shit would have went down. But that was the last time I think I was almost in a fight. And that was, what's this, 26? So that had to be, I wasn't married then. I was actually dating my wife. So, because we went and saw her on the way back. So it had to be at least 11 or 12, maybe even 13 at the time when this happened. So that's like 13 years ago. But other than that, right now, at this point in my life, I try to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah.
But
if
I have to put hands on you, it's
if it come to that, then it come to that.
If I have to put hands on you, I'm gonna get my money's worth. Like I even tell the students that, because you know the students right now, they think they the shit. I like if I'm gonna get fired because of you, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So don't think that you just gonna get like slapped on the head or punched in the eye. If I'm going to get fired because of you, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And
wait, Coach, I thought she was telling the kids
no,
to de-escalate the situation.
It's the kid, I'm like, because you know some of them they crazy.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm going to get fired and lose my livelihood because of you, I'm going to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
Now I ain't,
and that's
I'm
like a situation where they
like
put their hands on you. You feel me? And they take it to that level, right?
Yeah. If I'm going to get fired because of you, I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm not going to get fired for a tap on the shoulder or a slap on the forehead or one punch. Or
I'm going to get fired for a damn suplex, a German suplex.
I'm going to get fired because I fucking fucked your face up. You gonna look like the Elephant Man when I finish with you. I'm not getting fired for a one punch.
But coach, coach, you can't do that though. You can't do that.
If they step into a grown man's place, which a lot of them think they are,
I know,
I'm gonna put them in a
coach.
grown man place.
But and you could do that, but like on the back end though, coach, they're not gonna see it that way.
Call a daddy. He can get it too.
No, but I'm not even talking about the
Call
daddy.
a
I'm
uncle.
talking about
Get
I'm
it
talking
too.
about on the law enforcement on the back end. They're not gonna be seeing it that way.
No,
You know what I
I'm not gonna
mean?
hit him first. No,
Even if you don't hit them first,
no,
though.
I'm not gonna hit him first. No,
Even if they hit you
and,
first,
and I'm,
and
gonna,
then
I'm,
you
gonna,
go,
I'm gonna give them as much leeway to talk and yap as all they
you can
want.
give them chances.
I'm gonna give them like you can call me all kinds of names. I'm not gonna touch you. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit at my desk and be like, okay, y'all, you know what it is, what it is. But once you actually touch me, it's going down like job.
Meet me in the trial.
It's going down. When you put your hands on me and you feel like you done stepped into this grown man place, an example got to be made.
Yeah.
Example got to be made. And like I said, if I'm gonna lose 9 years of schooling, fucking student loans, and all this shit because of you, I'm getting my money's worth. You're gonna look like the fucking Elephant Man.
Their money's worth.
You look like Martin when he was in there with Hitman Horns. Hitman Hearns. I ain't getting fired for no fucking tap on the shoulder, one punch, or a push. Nah.
Yeah.
If I'm losing my livelihood and I gotta figure out life I got a fucking wife, you know, and all this, I'm getting my money's worth. Fuck that.
Yeah. But for sure. Get your money's worth on the kid, but then also you're gonna have to run it back against Pops, or I don't know, I mean, whoever else, you know what I mean?
Hey.
He said it ain't nothing but a thing.
My credit card works well, and I already got a couple gats from what's the place? Not Walmart, not
Bass Pro Shops.
Not Bass Pro Shop. I knew you was gonna say that. What's the place that sell all the sporting good stuff?
Dick's.
Dick's.
Yeah.
Dick's. Like, matter of fact, I gotta go to Dick's and get some shit for my wife here in the near future. But this is
Jared.
for you, Jared. I'm sorry.
Appreciate that. We're gonna wrap this up. I promise y'all.
I did a good combo. And Mike,
Great combo.
Mike, and I'm saying that because and it sounds like I'm probably a bad guy, but I'm not. All the trouble kids get sent to me because it's about respect. I respect them, and once I talk to them, they realize that I'm from the hood and that I understand what they're going through, and there are ways to process shit. All the bad kids get sent to me, and I never have a problem. Like I rarely have a problem with them.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the bad kids get sent to me, but because I'm from the hood and I've been in situations that they've been in, and once I talk to them and they understand that, the respect is there. So I'm saying what I'm saying, but that shit probably would never happen. Because once I talk to them and we get an understanding, and I don't talk down on kids. I don't. I don't talk down on them. I come with them. I reciprocate energy, and I tell them that on day one. Whatever energy you come to me with, I'm gonna double it. If you come to me as an asshole, I'm gonna double that shit. If you come to me with great energy, I'm gonna be the greatest guy you ever met. Whatever you bring to me, I'm gonna double it. Eat like this.
Because people got to know that they got to know the lesson. You got to treat people how you want to be treated.
Exactly. And I know as a teacher, if I come to you with I'm better than you energy, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. And I'll tell you this, I live statistically, well, not I live, I work in the poorest zip code in Florida. So I know what I'm dealing with. I have a better purpose at the job I'm at now. I was at a job across town that was kind of privileged, and it was okay. Job was kind of gravy, but my purpose is to be here with these kids that come from the shit I come from.
That need the help.
That need
you can
right.
provide, yeah.
Like I teach personal finance. I had seniors at one point, juniors and seniors. I went to Whataburger one morning before work at like maybe 6:30. And this young lady was like, "Coach, I've been looking for you. I finally got the credit card. I don't know what to do with it." So I held the fucking Whataburger line up to kind of mentor that lady. I'm like, "Look," I say, "Do you have Netflix?" She was like, "Yeah, I do." I said, "Okay, well, put your Netflix thing on there." That way you can pay that every month. That way you ain't getting credit card. You ain't even buying shit that you can't pay every month. And I told her, I was like, look, whatever you put on there, have the money for it in your account. So if you're gonna use Netflix, you know you get paid every 2 weeks, you got that money there. If you want to go to the store and like buy yourself an outfit for a little party or something, instead of paying cash, pay it on a credit card, wait 2 weeks, then pay it off. Just little simple stuff to kind of build your credit. And kids from the hood need stuff like that because they ain't got parents that know. Hell, my fucking parents ain't know about credit. Hell, I'm 49 and I'm still fucking learning.
But see, that's why I was saying like earlier in the show, like, you know, the classes that they teach about taxes and then credit cards. That's why that shit is so important.
It's mandatory now in Florida.
Yeah,
it
was. I don't think it's mandatory now in Maryland. Like, because that's where I grew up. You know, that's where I went to school and stuff. It hasn't been mandatory in Maryland like ever since I've been there. So it's important though. It's important.
Like Voight said he has a degree in exercise science. People, don't write that shit off. When like the hardest fucking classes I had were fucking PE classes. When you had to learn inversion, eversion, and all the different ways the fucking body move. Man, can't no dummies be in sports. That shit hard. My undergrad degree is sports management with coaching. My first master's is in physical education. My second master's in ed leadership. That physical education, that shit was hard as fuck. Because you had a lot of exercise science in there. That shit was hard.
A lot of studying. You got to do a lot. It's a lot of text. You got to go through.
My wife the other day, I walked into a class. I think it was a anatomy and physiology class. I sat in the back with a bunch of the football players at Southern Mississippi. My undergrad's from Southern Mississippi, if y'all don't know. Even though I love Alcorn, my undergrad is Southern Mississippi. My master's is from Alcorn. I sat in the back with a bunch of football players. This lady walked back there during class. She say, most of y'all failed my class. I said, y'all? She's like, yeah, football players. Keep in mind, I'm older because I had a baby and shit at the time when I went back. I was like, y'all fucking failing this class. What the fuck you talking about? And so I didn't fail it. I didn't have a great grade either. I had a fucking C, but I got up out of there.
I didn't pass it with flying colors, but I passed it though.
I'm not failing. She challenged me, and I was like, I was on that shit, and I was so proud of that C. But the rest of my stuff was all A's at Southern Mississippi.
There you go.
So it was. Hey, it is what it is. That's a little bit about me, and it is what it is.
But see, this is what happens when we do these happy hour streams. You get to learn about us a little bit deeper than what you get during the week when when coach is breaking down film or I'm going through the latest narratives and giving you perspective on things. Like this is what you get on the Friday streams. Like you get us, right? Pure, raw, unfiltered, uncut, unadulterated us.
Right.
So make sure you stay tuned in to these happy hour streams. We got a couple more with Coach. I know he said that when the school year starts off, he has to drop off of these, but maybe we can have some every now and then.
I'll be here next Friday.
Okay.
The Friday after that I won't, because we'll be celebrating our anniversary.
Yep.
The Friday after that I will be.
Okay.
And then everything else after that is a question mark.
Got it. And that's all good. All good. Let me see. Herb says W show. Appreciate that, Herb. Listen, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more exit shot. Listen.
I do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Me and my lady, we're gonna do one more exit shot.
Even though I based damn shot on my fucking calendar.
Oh damn! See, you getting the calendar drunk. One last one for the road again.
This bottle was full when we started the stream.
Ooh, see, and this is how you get
this bottle was unopened. I opened this bottle.
Hashtag uncut coach. That's the new moniker right there for you. Uncut coach. My man Coach said, I'm putting them paws on somebody. I'm putting them paws. You feel me? I'm gonna make it worth my while.
And I know I've been drinking a little bit, but I was dead serious.
I know you was dead serious. That's my thing.
Lose my job over a child, it won't be for I just pushed him.
Something petty.
Right. I'm getting my money's worth.
No, I feel you. I know you're telling the truth.
World star.
Come on, let's do this last one. Come on, babe. Come on, we're gonna do this last one, and then we're gonna get out of here. Quiet Storm Sports. Ravens flock, Rain Gang family. It's been a great week. It's been a beautiful week here at PRP over on Sip to Tally. Those of you guys who are watching over there, shout out to y'all. This last shot, 4th of July, is for you. Be safe, be smart, have fun this weekend.
Hey, I will say this before we get out of here.
Yeah.
You two are a little bit of inspiration for me to take my lazy butt to the gym. Hey, Chris!
Chris got in here late.
This will be like I said, you two are inspiration to take my lazy butt to the gym. I be seeing y'all at gym workout. Like, I gotta go.
We be trying, man. We be trying.
And this is the lowest I've been probably since about, what's this? This 2026? I'd say maybe 05, maybe. I was 213, 212 today.
Okay.
When I realized I was a fat ass, I was 285.
Oh, I mean, you done made a lot of progress.
I was 285. Like, who the fuck is that?
The thing that coach is only 12 pounds heavier than I am. That's wild. That's crazy. But coach is coming on down. Shout out to coach. Clap it up for him. The progress, the journey, man.
Appreciate it.
It don't stop. And he got back in there today. I know how it can be after vacation. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right,
every set I was
hiatus.
ready to go. I was like, and then like I used the school gym, so nobody was in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can just leave and it ain't gonna be no big deal. But I'm gonna just keep going. So I got through.
Can't let that voice in your head tell you that.
Oh, Jose said I'm lighter than him now. Hey, Jose be on it too now. Hey, if you ask Jose to give you like a full waist up body, Jose got them guns now. Don't get caught slipping. Jose got
them guns. Hey, I got them too now. Come on, we can run the gun show.
You do. Hey, Jose, check this out. I was thinking about this because we've grown as content creators. We can run back our thing at the same spot, but just have whatever capacity is, just have that number of tickets because we've all grown as content creators. So we can run our little meetup at the same spot, but instead of like we were stressing about selling our tickets, we can just have a certain amount, and I think we should be good. But we'll talk about that, I'm just throwing that idea out there to you, Jose, but we can talk about that, off camera. Because we've all grown as creators. So we can kind of run it back, maybe even at the same spot, but just have a limited amount of tickets because I think we'll sell out. Because that was 4 or 5 years ago. We've all grown since then.
And I wasn't even there.
Like I said, you add Sutton into the mix. I know Sutton wouldn't mind going home for a weekend.
Not at all.
So
not at all.
Just a thought. And it is 2 hours Nigerian night, man. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too, because I got to pee so bad. Listen, love y'all so much for coming through to this episode of Quiet Storm of Sports on the Purple Rain Podcast YouTube channel. Also, Sip to Tally. LBHT show says, we'll talk. We will, brother. Appreciate you. Be safe. Have fun. Be smart on this July 4th weekend to everybody. Please be sure also like the video on both channels. Subscribe to both channels. Hype this video. Hashtag replay gang. My guy, Coach, giving you a send-off look at the bottle there, the mezcal. We've been going crazy on it tonight. Join us next week for Happy Hour Friday. Until then, we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.